Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat. Let a brother know. I didn't say the N-word because I think we're inside of a... I'll let the N-words fly out. Don't even worry about that. Hold up, y'all. Let me get the chat up. Alright. Let's go here. And here. Oh, you guys said I'm a little low. Hang on a second. Let me jump in here and correct this. Test. Yeah, you know what? I am a little low, aren't I? How's that? Is that better? I don't want to have to scream. I don't want to have to talk loud to be heard. I have a bad habit of doing that. Yeah, a little low. Okay. All right. Let me shift in this. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, how's that? I think that sounds a little bit better. I cranked it up to 12 decibels, so I don't have to scream or eat the mic, as they say in the business. All right. Okay. Looks like all systems are go. And that's a little weird. Okay. All right, guys. Here we go.
A woman never belongs to you. It's just your turn. You lost your edge, she lost attraction for you. That's how it works. What'd you think she was gonna do? Tell you she cheated? Men cannot afford to get complacent in relationships. Get your fat ass off the couch, start lifting weights and learn game. You're welcome.
And now your man, Donovan Sharpe.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe, and welcome to the 842nd edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of toxic masculinity and misogyny. It is... What day is it today? I don't even know what day it is. Actually, I didn't know whether today was Thursday or Friday when I woke up, but I'm told it is Thursday, March 17th of 2017. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Where are my manners? Where are my manners? It is St. Patrick's Day, everyone. So we're going all green. We're going all green. All green. No, a little. Wait a minute. We got one more. There we go. Now, okay. Now we are in St. Patrick's Day mode. Shout out to my sharpshooters. I'm sorry. Shout out to my snipers. My sniper crew on the Sharpe stream side. JBlaze11, Dre Raven, Hellfong, Blazanity, and Kyle 2020. Devin is not going to be in the chat until a little bit later because she is feeling like absolute garbage. It's just one of those days where she's just not feeling her best. She laid down for a nap a couple of hours ago. I'm just going to let her sleep until she wakes up. Listen, man, this is part of the this is one of the fringe benefits of working for yourself and employing working for someone. Well, this is one of the benefits in our position, is that if she has a bad day, if she doesn't feel too good, I can give her the day off. So I've given Dev the day off. Essentially, she's got other menial tasks to do, but by and large, I'm gonna let her come and go as she pleases. just so that just so she can kind of recharge her batteries. We both work very, very hard, and I push her. I push her hard, man. I really, really do. And I could tell she was not feeling her best this morning, and so I said, you know what? I'm going to make the executive decision here. Go ahead and take the rest of the day off. So she is enjoying that. So again, shout out to my sniper crew. Shout out to my sharpshooters on the Sharpe stream side. Dre Raven and Jay Blaze double dipping as usual. Let's see who else is up in here. Josh Mays is in the house. Good to see you in here. P-Dubs. Haven't seen you here in a while. Desmond Montgomery says, hope she feels better. Yeah, I think all she needed was just a good day's rest. I think she just needed a good day's rest, just some time off to where she didn't really have to do anything, catch up on sleep. She hasn't really slept that well the last couple of nights. And so, I try to be understanding, because like I said, man, I push myself to the max. I really do, man. It's hot in here. Jesus. I push myself to the max, and I push her pretty hard too. So I'm glad to give her the day off. Couple of quick announcements. Be sure to download my newest free ebook, 14 questions she'll ask on the first date, how to correctly respond. Just go to donovansharpe.com/newsletter, plug in your very best email, and the book is yours. Also, if you're watching now, you like my content, like, subscribe, and share. If you subscribe, make sure you click the all button to be notified when I go live. If you're not getting notified when I go live, and a lot of people have told me that they're not and getting unsubscribed, go ahead and download the Sharpe Stream app. It is absolutely free. It is absolutely free on Android and iOS, which it is available for. On the Sharpe Stream app, all sorts of fringe benefits. It's absolutely free. You can watch all of my premium content, which is normally behind a paywall, absolutely free, but you can only watch live. If you want access to all of the good stuff, the replays, become a patron at patreon.com/DonovanSharpe. There, you will get access to past shows, the archive, Sharpe Shorts, Ask Donovan Q&A, weekend webinars, videos banned from multiple platforms, access to Sharpe Stream, huge discounts on courses, and so on and so forth. Don't forget, the CME, the early bird CME tickets are going away this Sunday. They are going away this Sunday. You can get a $150 discount for purchasing your ticket right now until Sunday. As you guys can see, confirmed speakers thus far. There's the list. Myself. What is that noise? Oh, that's my gerbil. That's Philip. Myself, Rollo Tomasi, Myron Gaines, Coach Everett Overton, Kendall Kirkland, Ed Lattimore, Minister Jap, Hotep Jesus, Fresh Prince CEO, Troy Francis, Modern Life Dating, The Book of Alpharonomy, Kevin Savo himself, Mr. Lucario, and George Bruno will be the MC. All-star lineup that we have going on there. So get on over to masculineexcellence.com to get your hands on your tickets today. We are going to go. We're going to get into the. Into the topic of the day, which is the breakdown of the lost episode of Fresh and Fit. But first, we are going to talk about. We're going to talk about a few other things, and I thought I had this all squared away. Give me a second. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Well, all right, now I've got some, all right, well, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Oh, I know what I'm doing. That's weird. I thought I had this all squared away. Give me a second, guys. I thought I had this all, a lot of moving parts. Bear with me.
Hey, they got a question for you.
Nope. Still got the quantum physics cap. Huh. That is interesting. I thought I had this all set up. Oh, actually I do. I'm sorry. All right, let me there we go. Oops. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do either. Ay. My apologies, guys. I know this is bad radio, but there we go. Okay. Now we are good to go. So we are going to talk about the topic at hand, which of course is the breakdown of the lost episode of Fresh and Fit. But first, we're going to break down a couple of Reddit posts. As you guys know, I have started doing this quite regularly, and I think it provides tremendous value. And again, Reddit is the reason why I break down Reddit posts again, guys, is because Reddit posts are uncommonly honest. People post under the shroud of anonymity, and they know they're not going to get caught, and they're looking for real answers from real people. Basically looking for validation a lot of times with the girls anyway. But Reddit gives us tremendous insight on what's really going on out here in these streets. Okay, they're not, the girls are capping. The girls are capping. We all know that girls, do their level best to cover up their slutty tracks, but when they're under the shroud of anonymity, they can be honest about their promiscuous proclivities, I guess I should say. So without further ado, we are going to go ahead. There we go. Give me a second, guys. Boy, this is going... Apologies, guys. All right, now we're ready. Jesus. Boy, that was a rough start, wasn't it? Hey, nobody's perfect, man. It's only me here. Absolutely. So our first post comes from strong_canary 6218. This was posted, it says 11 hours ago, which is probably closer to 16 hours ago. It says, is flirting with clothes provocative? Is flirting with clothes / provocative pictures cheating? And Slambright on the YouTube side already says, if you're asking if it's cheating, it's cheating. I would totally agree. The meat and the potatoes of the story is, I was canceling an alarm on my wife's phone and clicked a messaging app and stumbled onto a chat chain that had kissy emojis, and I got curious. I found a picture of her in a bath towel looking sexy at the camera. She is pissed I don't trust her, and I am pissed because of the pictures. She said a little light flirting doesn't hurt anyone. A little backstory, she plays PC games until sometimes 5 in the morning. I work full time and have to go to bed early. I don't think I'm overreacting, but in my current state, I don't know. A lot of typos there. Yeah, Dre Raven on the YouTube side says Reddit is better than Taxi Cab Confessions. Yes, it is. Is this cheating? Is sending, sexy pictures to somebody else cheating? No, it's not. As far as I'm concerned, the only thing that really qualifies as cheating is penetration of some sort. If another man penetrates your woman with his fingers, other objects, his penis, etc., in any orifice in her body, that is cheating. Now, that being said, she said a little light flirting doesn't hurt anyone. Well, sure it does. It hurts the relationship, right? This is why I tell you guys all the time, do not commit to women who are on social media. If you commit to women who are on social media, they are going to engage in behaviors that are conducive to infidelity. So the social media platform itself, that environment is set up. It's designed to encourage cheating. It is. It clearly was not, that wasn't the intent, but this is what people use it for. I've heard that Instagram now is the #1 dating app in the world, indirectly. Everything is a report card. Everything is a resume. But just like I think it was just like Slambright said, if you have to ask if it's cheating, it's cheating. I partially agree. But if she's sending sexy pictures to people online, if she's sending sexy pictures to anyone else but her husband, cheating is inevitable. So is flirting with clothes provocative pictures cheating? No. Will it eventually lead to cheating? Hell to the yes. Let's go to the next one. Stripping, dating, and need advice from other ladies. This looks interesting. This looks very, very interesting. I'm actually gonna let me go to the next. There we go. I want to make sure everybody can see this. Hey all, I hope I can post this here. Just looking for advice on everyone's thoughts on a situation. I'm a stripper. I went to college and have danced for 5 years to get rid of my debt. Jesus fucking Christ. Every stripper's either going to school or... Anyway, to me, dancing is just a means to an end, as are most jobs. I see nothing wrong or immoral with it, and I really hate that society has so many preconceived notions of what sex workers of any sort are like. Let me stop it right there. I agree with her when I say that this is a means to an end. I also agree with her when she says that that there's nothing wrong or immoral about it. 2 for 2. She says, I really hate that society has so many preconceived notions of what sex workers of any sort are like. Sweetheart, this is the price you pay. Okay, this is an occupational hazard. Men who are bricklayers, it destroys their backs and their knees. Men who lay carpet in houses, men who work in construction, physically demanding jobs, that catches up to them. That is an occupational hazard. Anyone who works in an office and stares at a computer for, 8-10 hours a day, an occupational hazard. If you don't take the right precautions, as you have neck problems, wrist problems, carpal tunnel, this and that. These are occupational hazards. Every job has an occupational hazard. If you're on the news, an occupational hazard is that people recognize you when you don't necessarily want to be recognized. Well, an occupational hazard of being a sex worker or a stripper is the way you are looked at by society. Listen, you can hate what society thinks all you want to, and you can think it's unfair, and maybe it is, but that's the way it is. I don't talk about what's fair and what's not. I talk about what is. And listen, you can think all you want that being shamed as a sex worker indirectly is not fair, but guess what? Do you think it's not fair when you get into the club for free? Do you think it's not fair that the hotter strippers make more tips than the not so good looking strippers? Do you think it's fair that you could just walk into a building and have people throw money at you? Well, so a lot of women would say no, but it doesn't matter what a lot of women think. It matters what is. And as a stripper, you went in with the clear understanding that if you engage in this job, one of the occupational hazards is the stigma. You can blame whoever you want. Nobody's forcing you to be on that stripper pole. Nobody's forcing you to give lap dances. Nobody is forcing you to be a sex worker. You're a sex worker of your own free will and volition. I have occupational hazards. An occupational hazard of doing what I do is I'm ridiculed and criticized all the time. Now, I've taken steps to make sure that none of that stuff gets to me, but still, I've been doxxed. I've had my personal information put out there. I've had my girlfriend doxxed. I've had her personal information put out there. I can sit here and bitch and moan about how unfair it is, but that's the way it is. I'm not even considered. I'm not a celebrity. Myron Gaines will also tell you, hey, listen, man, it is an occupational hazard being on the Fresh and Fit podcast. As great as it is, there are occupational hazards that come with it. There are people who have plotted to get Myron and Fresh jumped out in public in Miami. They know where they are and all this other kind of stuff. This is how it is. So as usual, women want all the benefits without any of the costs. Everything has costs, jobs, relationships, everything. As a CEO of a Fortune 500 company, so one of the costs of that is high blood pressure, a lot of stress. You're probably going to lose a lot of hair, probably going to have a lot of sleepless nights. Your wife's probably having an affair, and your kids probably hate you because you're gone 16 hours a day. But that's the price you pay. This woman appears to want all the benefits of being a stripper without any of the stigma. Well, sweetheart, there's a reason why strippers and sex workers make so much money. Is because not many people are willing to do it. And if not many people are willing to do it, there's usually a good reason why. And the reason why is the stigma. Anyway, she continues, recently I started online dating a guy who is a, quote, professional, many, many years in school, lots of letters after his last name. You get the picture. We went on to date and it was good. We kept talking and then about a week later on the phone, he told me that he would never be in a committed relationship with someone who, quote, does what I do. I was taken aback. I was obviously taken aback, she continues. And in my mind, the way I see it is that he essentially told me, you're good enough to have fun and fool around with, but not good enough to actually be a part of my life. The counter to this is that he is a professional in a sphere of other professionals and said he wouldn't be comfortable telling people in his life about my line of work. He also said he doesn't like the idea of his partner grinding on / flirting with other guys 5 nights a week. I don't quite understand this because to me, work is work. What I do is transactional and nothing more. It's also not what I will be doing forever. I have future goals and plans, and he is aware of that. Thoughts here? I don't know if this is fucked up of him to say or if it's actually reasonable and a legitimate, quote, preference. I've never had a guy I started dating have a problem with my job. And I've dated guys with fancy, esteemed careers. No one has batted an eye, unsure how to feel. Well, that last part, to me, throws up my alarm bells. So she's dated other high-value guys, more than likely patrons, customers, clients, and no one's batted an eye. So why aren't you in relationships with them anymore? Oh, I know. It's because you're a stripper, hun. And she should thank her lucky stars that this was the one guy who actually had the balls to tell her, look, I like fucking you, but I'm not about to commit to you because you're a stripper. The reason why no one batted an eye is because men are shamed when they bat an eye. Here she is. She's talking about the fact that she doesn't like how society treats sex workers, and I can't believe he doesn't want to commit to me because I'm a stripper. But then in the same paragraph, she says, I've dated other guys with fancy, esteemed careers, but no one has batted an eye. Every one of the men that you have dated that have known that you were a stripper, they always have a problem with what you do. This is why that's why when they committed, it was only temporary. I myself, I have dated a handful of strippers. And while it was a lot of fun to pursue and a lot of fun to fuck these hoes and get all this pre-selection and be fucking, dude, literally the hottest girls that anyone around me had ever seen, that came at a cost. All of them cheated on me. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. That's just all there is to it. That is a cost to dating strippers. Now, as upset as I was at the time, I didn't say, it's not fair that these super hot girls who take their clothes off for money cheated on me. It is what it is, man. So once again, she doesn't understand, and this is the problem that most women have. Most women are dating guys, because the difference between this guy and the other guy she's dated, she really likes this guy. She really likes this guy, and the reason she really likes this guy, above all of the other ones who has not batted an eye, is because he probably has the most value of all of the rest of them. Well, a man with that kind of value also has options, and a man with options is not going to bring his stripper girlfriend around his professionals and say, hi, this is Tara, and she's a stripper. For this woman to actually believe that this professional would actually tell his work buddies or his colleagues what she does for a living is laughable. It's almost as though she's looking for an in to get other clients. Why don't you introduce me to why don't you introduce me to your friends? Why the fuck do you want to get to know my friends? Like, there's no reason for you to get to know my friends, bitch. Like, that's just all there is to it. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to hit somebody off for a lick? Is that what this is? Are you trying to get like other customers? No. No. So she can cry and whine all she wants to. She gets paid very good money for a job that is very easy. Oh my God, what strippers do are not easy. Yes, it is. Relative to the amount of money you make, being a stripper's easy. This is why a lot of attractive women go to stripping or sex work, because sex work is easy for women. You want to know why it's easy for women? Because the reason why sex work is easy for women is because women act like sex workers in their daily lives, but only a select few can actually capitalize and monetize on it. So don't be mad at the world for stigmatizing sex workers. Hey, sex work is easy money. You're getting paid to do what you are really doing in your daily life. I'm not mad at that. But don't then turn around and bitch and moan that a high-value guy doesn't take you seriously because of your job. This is an occupational hazard. You knew this before you got into stripping. Let's go to the next one here. Oh, this is the big one. I think my wife is planning to cheat on me again. Oh boy. My wife and I have been married for 7 years, she says. 3 years into our marriage, she had an affair with a man in his 40s that she met at a work conference. For context, my wife is very outgoing socially, but reserved when it comes to sex or PDA. Wow. Wow. So, all of my How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up students, you guys picked up something you guys probably picked up in the second sentence, that she had an affair with a man in his 40s that she met at a work conference. Gentlemen, this is why I tell you not to commit to women who travel for work. Don't commit to women who travel for work. When women travel for work, a lot of times they cheat. And the reason I know they cheat is because I was the guy they were fucking on the other end of that work conference. I can't tell you how many early to mid 30s to early to mid 40s women who were in Las Vegas for a conference or a convention, sitting there at Caesar's, at one of the 28 bars at Caesar's Palace. I just walk up to him. 30 minutes later, I'm butt fucking them in their hotel room that's comped by their company, unbeknownst to the husband. When women travel, they cheat, guys. There are no exceptions. Do all women cheat when they travel? No. But enough of them do to warrant me telling you, do not commit to women who travel for work. The next sentence, the third sentence, my How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up students will probably pick up, is that my wife is very outgoing socially, but reserved it when it comes to sex or PDA. Oh, okay. All right. This again is why I tell you guys, when it comes to outgoing women, when it comes to extroverted women, proceed with caution. Extroverted women draw more attention to themselves naturally as a natural byproduct of their personality. Now, this isn't to say that introverted women don't cheat. This isn't to say that introverted women don't get up to bullshit. But extroverted women are far more likely to be unfaithful to you as introverted women are. Now, introverted women can probably hide it better. But at this point, we're playing the odds. Introverted and extroverted women, they're both of these kinds of women cheat. But when you're dealing with an extroverted female, the chances of her stepping out on you go up exponentially, especially when they travel for work. But then he says, but it is but reserved when it comes to sex or PDA. No, my friend. She is reserved when it comes to sex or PDA with you. I released a short a few days ago and I wish I had that queued up. The lovely and talented Tessa demonstrated that for us. I'm not that person anymore. Translation, I'm still that person, just not with you. His wife's not attracted to him anymore. She probably hasn't been for a long time. This is why she is extroverted, or this is why she cheated on him in the first place. You combine that with her traveling for work, her being extroverted. My guess is that when she was fucking the guy she had an affair with, she probably wasn't very reserved when it came to sex or PDA. She probably let him do every nasty, depraved thing he wanted. Doesn't sound too reserved for me. Let's continue. In social settings, it isn't uncommon for her to meet new people and spend the evening with strangers, especially when drinks are involved. Awesome. So she's extra flirty when she's drinking, as most women are. Long story short, he lived about an hour away, close to a state park, where she would go to on the weekend to the park for a few hours by herself to, quote, clear her mind and get some exercise. Wow. This is unbelievable. This woman had an affair on her husband and didn't have to lie. She didn't have to lie about it. You want to know why she didn't have to lie about it? Because she knew he was fucking stupid. Hey, honey, I'm gonna go to this state park to clear my head and get some exercise. Guess what? Fucking the guy that she was fucking behind his back helped to clear her head and definitely gave her some exercise. She cheated on him in broad daylight. He said she did this several times, plus their time spent together at the work conference, but then stopped when we moved away, as far as I know. I wouldn't be surprised if she was still fucking him. I really wouldn't. Red flags were going up for me, as my wife is not typically someone who likes to exercise, especially for multiple hours by herself. I can't imagine. I suspected something was going on at the time, but I wasn't in much of a position to call her out on it, as I was finishing school and she was working to put me through school, and I was afraid I wouldn't be able to afford school and would have had to drop out and was already in the last year of my grad program. This gentleman is the reason why you cannot rely financially on a woman. This is why you cannot rely financially on a woman, especially if you don't have the requisite knowledge to handle today's women. Okay? It just doesn't work that way. It doesn't. Well, Donovan, Devin supported you when you guys first moved in together. No, she didn't. She made money. She put it all in savings. Why? Because I had a nice little nest egg and I was the one paying the bills. I paid the rent. I think I made her pay the cable. I paid the rent. Let me keep it all the way real. I paid the rent. I think she paid the cable and the electricity and the food bill, I think. So that wasn't nothing, but I paid the rent when I was here. So I could have paid all the bills, but at this point we had just started being exclusive, and I wasn't ready to give it all up yet. Anyway, eventually the guilt caught up to her. And about 2 years ago, she broke down and told me. I was obviously upset, but at the same time, I understood. What? I was not giving her the attention she needed because all of the stress I was going through and would spend a good majority of my free time studying, or working my low-paying part-time job to help make ends meet. Does that make it okay? No, but I forgave her for it, and we moved on with the understanding that it could never happen again, or I would leave her. It sounds like he forgave her quite easily. So let's get this straight. She's putting him through school, which makes her the breadwinner. And anytime a woman is a breadwinner, she automatically places your value lower than hers. If your woman makes more than you do, or she is financing you going to school, in her mind, listen, is his value higher than hers? Probably. But in a woman's mind, no. Just because you are higher value than a woman does not mean a woman is going to treat you as high value. And if you are relying on a woman financially, guess what? You're gonna go down a few rungs. Number 2, he had a low-paying part-time job. So she had a really good job that she had to travel for. He had a part-time job while going to school. Basically, she's dating a student. She's dating a student. This is like a 35-year-old, I guess, MILF with some sort of executive position, making all this money, dating a 19-year-old college kid. That's really what it is. I think the reason why he understood is because, and he said it, he kept it real. Listen, man, I mean, the reason I stuck with her is because she's paying for school and I'm in my last year. A few months ago, he continues, she went to the same work conference where she met the first guy. This time, she says she got too drunk and ended up passing out in some guy's room, which she was upfront about. Her story is that nothing happened whatsoever. I was still frustrated that she put herself in that position, but relieved that nothing bad happened to her. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I forget which law of the 49 Laws of Sharpe this is. All my 49 Laws of Sharpe students, you guys can go and check this out. And I think it might be law number 26. Don't quote me on that. I know I should have these memorized, but there are 49 of them. Give me a break. Anyway, law number 26-ish of the 49 Laws of Sharpe states that anytime a woman volunteers disparaging information about herself or a circumstance, she is always covering up something more nefarious. Let me repeat that. When a woman volunteers disparaging information about herself, she is always covering something else up that is more nefarious. And the reason why women do this is to make guys think, okay, well, she didn't have to tell me, but she did tell me. So if she told me something she didn't have to tell me that was disparaging and made her look bad, well, I can trust that the rest of her story is true. Negative. His wife got plowed into oblivion. Listen, she got drunk and she passed out in another man's room. Trust me. But you best believe that dude fucked her. He fucked her senseless. And she told him, well, I didn't fuck anybody, but I did pass out in his room, and I know that's bad, but I'll never do it again. Never forget this, guys. Never, ever forget that when a woman volunteers disparaging information about herself, she's covering something up. Every time. He continues, a few weeks after that, I picked up her phone to look up the weather, and I see that she has a bunch of tabs open, and that drives me crazy. So I exit out of them so I can do my search. Now, this guy needs to just stop the cap. He didn't pick up the phone to check out the weather. He probably has an Amazon Alexa or a Google Home, or he has a phone of his own. He didn't pick up his phone. He didn't pick up her phone to look at the weather. He was suspicious. Do you see how our society has shamed men into being afraid to even admitting to a bunch of strangers who you'll never meet or know, who will never meet or know you, into actually lying? Well, listen, I wasn't insecure. I just picked up her phone to look at the weather. Nah, man, you should have said, hey, listen, I suspected she was up to something, so I checked her phone. But then as I am closing through the tabs, I notice a guy's name that is not familiar and is not the guy she had the previous affair with. It seemed like she knew his name, but was trying to get more information. Searches on where he lived, what he did for work, those sorts of things. I thought that it was odd, but thought it could be work-related, so I let it slide. Okay. Fast forward to a couple of weeks ago, a similar thing happened, where I'm looking up something on her phone and see that she is looking into hotels and flights to 3 different cities. Again, and guys, listen, I hold both men and women accountable. I'm looking something up on her phone. No, you weren't looking anything up on her phone. You were checking her phone. Listen, dude, if you're suspicious of your woman, just say it. Just say it. Hey, let me see your phone. Why? Because you might be texting someone you're not supposed to be texting. Give me your phone. Oh my God, you're insecure. Call it what you want. Need your phone. If she doesn't give you your phone, if she does not give you her phone, she's got to fucking go. Oh my God, you're insecure and da-da-da-da-da. Don't you trust me? I don't trust anyone. Phone. The same guy's name pops up again, he continues, in a few more searches. She's also talked to me about wanting to do some solo trips this summer because I am going on a guy's trip for a long weekend and says she's always wanted to go on a solo trip. Oh boy. The reverse permission trip. The reverse permission trick. You should go on a guy's trip. All right, cool. He goes on his guy's trip. Okay, now it's my turn. Well, wait a minute. Well, I let you go on a guy's trip, so I get to go on a girl's trip. Him going on this guy trip, this was the catalyst. This is what gave her permission to go out and meet this guy. He continues. At this point, I start looking through her phone even more to figure out what is going on. Now he's being honest. I know I probably shouldn't have, but in the moment, that's all I could do, especially with her history. See this? Even still, he still is ashamed that he went through his. So again, your wife cheated on you, fam. Your wife cheated on you. She is displaying suspicious behavior. You've seen suspicious searches. All of a sudden, she wants to travel solo, but you're essentially apologizing to us. I know I probably shouldn't have. Who the fuck says you shouldn't go through your phone if she's already cheated on you and is showing signs of possible future infidelity? Guys, never, ever, ever be afraid to call out or quiz your woman. Don't apologize for this. This is called being a man and protecting your relationship. He continues, I looked up this guy and he happens to have a work conference in the 2 cities she is thinking about going to, and the 3rd city she has talked about is the city he lives in with his wife and kids. Oh boy. Oh boy. So she wants to fuck a dude with wife and kids. These cities aren't exactly destination cities, especially in the middle of the summer, so I have a hard time believing it's just a coincidence. He knows she was capping. I looked up the guy's business, and the date she is looking into also line up with the work conferences and that this business will be at. To clarify, this guy was a vendor at my wife's conference she attended, and these conferences this summer are unrelated to my wife's field. I also noticed that she looked a blog post about wives who have left their husbands to find their soulmates and how much it costs to get a divorce. She is even looking up jobs in her field in the city where he lives. At this point, I am almost entirely sure she has one foot out the door. No. You think? Whatever gave you that idea? And just waiting for the right moment. You see? He is still afraid to straight up tell strangers, my wife is leaving me. My wife is leaving me. Here's all the evidence. My wife is leaving me. Nope. I'm almost entirely sure she has one foot out the door. Fam, mentally, she's already out the door. Sometimes I wonder if this is more of a fantasy thing for her or if she's actually intending on going through with it. Not a fantasy, my friend. She is going through with this. 100%. The most messed up thing to me, he says, is that we've been trying to have kids for the last few months and now she seems like she wants out. She's been very protective of her phone, very irritable, and spending less time around me altogether. All signs that make me feel like she wants out. Oh my God. Sorry, this was much longer than intended. Now for the advice part. I don't know what to do. I have a few close supportive friends, but I don't want to share this with them. I don't want to share with them this potential infidelity, as it could interfere with the future relationships if my wife and I can work this out. This dude still thinks he can work this out with his wife. Gentlemen, are you watching what's happening? This is your competition, guys. This is your competition. Dude, if you have found this community, men, there are so many men who find this community and they take the black pill approach. Oh my God, I have no chance with women, da-da-da-da. Listen, if you know more than this guy, you're already in the top 90, you're already in the top 5%. This guy still thinks that he can work this relationship out with his wife, who cheated on him, who is clearly going to leave him, but he still wants to work it out. I could confront her about it, he continues, but I'm afraid she will get defensive, cover her tracks, and maybe give up on this particular affair and apologize profusely, but still leave me with the ongoing fear of it happening again. Oh my God. Boy. You talk about being willfully. Hold up. He is being willfully. Yes, he is. This is ignorance. This is. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. You guys couldn't hear that. My guy is being willfully. Let's get this right. He's being willfully. Ignorant. Yes, sir. Like, dude, the writing is on the wall. He doesn't want to acknowledge the writing on the wall. I could just cut ties from her and move on after confronting her. That would be it. We're still young with no kids and can still both find someone we are happy with and start families of our own. That would be it. I love my wife. I think I'm a good husband most of the time, and I don't feel like I deserve this. I've never once been unfaithful to her, and we have been with each other since we were in high school. If this is how she truly feels about me, then I'm not sure we should be together. I could wait it out to see what happens, see if she actually goes to see this guy, and wait for something to actually happen before breaking it off mutually. Let me give you a little bit of advice. Bova, Alabama. Bova, Alabama, check this out. Number one, your wife has cheated on you more than once. I am 100% sure of that. Number two, your wife is going to leave you. Okay? This is not a fantasy. This is not some sort of, no. She is planning on doing this. She is going to leave you. She's already got your replacement. I say this all the time, guys. I say this all the time. Women don't leave a relationship until they've started another one first. This is also in the 49 Laws of Sharpe. Pick it up. DonovanSharpe.com/49 laws. Bova, Alabama, I know it's easier said than done. It's very easy for a guy like me to say, just leave her, bro, when you're the one in the relationship. You've known this girl since you were in high school. Let's just assume you guys met at 16. You've known this girl for 12 years, almost half your life. So I know it's going to hurt, and I know it's going to be difficult. But as a wise man once said, and I have no idea who this wise man is, a lot of times, most of the time, the hardest thing to do is often synonymous with the right thing to do. At this point, you need to hire a divorce lawyer. I don't know, maybe get on Signal or WhatsApp, take screen caps, all that encrypted stuff, build your case, and beat her to the punch. That's the only way. That's the only way you're going to get out of this without being raked financially through the coals. Now, they don't have any kids, but they've been married for 7 years. And so, I don't know. I mean, I thought alimony was 10 years and up, but you never know. She might push for something. But my advice to this guy, listen, you're going to have to rip the Band-Aid off. It's going to hurt, it's going to suck, and it's going to be hard. But it's going to be much harder. It's going to be that much harder if you stick around and try to salvage this relationship. And that, as they say, is the memo. Ooh, pardon me. You know, it's interesting. I say this a lot of times, man, to guys who really don't know any better. And I try to be as sensitive as I can, because it's easy for guys like us to say, well, just leave her, bro. You know what I mean? It's easy for guys like us to say, just leave her, bro, blah, 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 because we're emotionally detached from the situation. Right? Like again, he is the one that's been with this girl since high school, not us. He's the one. And it's just like with sports teams. It's very, very easy for someone to say, well, just play for the love of the game. Why don't you play for less money? Until you've been in a position where you stand to lose millions of dollars for making one decision versus another, you can't really speak to that. It's very easy. Well, just sign them and pay them the money. Listen, it's very easy to spend somebody else's money. It's very easy to give an emotionally detached solution to someone who is not emotionally detached. I get it. I get that completely. But by the same token, and this guy is going to stick around. He's going to stick around. He's going to try to work this out, and she is going to gut him. She's going to gut him. She's absolutely going to gut him. And maybe he finds this community. Maybe he doesn't. Hopefully he does. But he's in for a rude awakening if he sticks around. And it looks like he probably will. Rebel5150 says, a wise man once said, girlfriends are better than wives. You got it. You know it. Okay, listen, I'm not gonna waste too much time. By the way, directly after the show, there will be a Love is Blind breakdown. And I'm gonna tell you what. I'm not saying shit. You guys just got to be members of Patreon. Yesterday's episode was shocking. It was absolutely full of gems, a lot of unexpected twists. One twist was really good. One twist was probably better than we thought it was. Either way, the Love is Blind breakdown is going to follow the show immediately. If you want to watch for free, just download the Sharpe Stream app. If you love my content but hate me, hey, I'm not going to hold it against you. You can really use the cheat code. Watch all of my content behind the paywall live for free, but only as it happens. Download the Sharpe Stream app. All right. Let me go ahead and get this going here. So, as you guys all know, Devin and I made an appearance on the Fresh and Fit. I'm gonna have to go by and there we go. Devin and I made an appearance on the Fresh and Fit podcast. You guys, they actually posted the solo interview they did with us, but unfortunately, they were not able to. We had to film the Fresh and Fit after hours on Twitch. And a lot of people are asking, well, why hasn't Myron posted this, dude? I didn't think he was going to in the first place because they have a very tight content schedule. I mean, if Myron could have squeezed it into the schedule, he would have. It is what it is. I asked him. I said, look, if you can't schedule it, no problem. I'll show it on my end. He gave me permission, and here we are. So that's just the reason why. It is what it is. I mean, dude, they got guests scheduled 2, 3, 5 weeks in advance. Either way. This is Juicy's, I think, third to last episode. And as you guys will see in this episode of Fresh and Fit After Hours, all of us took part in accurately predicting the demise of her relationship. And of course, that's exactly what happened. Let's jump right in.
So, in your humble opinion, where's the best place to have a first date for you? And we'll start right here.
The best place to have a first date?
This is my girl right here. I love me some LQ. LQ kept it. She kept it all the way real.
Me? Just take me out to eat and
Take me out to dinner.
take me out to dinner.
4 for 4? Can we do that?
Wendy's 4 for 4?
That's not dinner.
I mean, food is food.
I'm gonna tell you what, it would not take much food to fill up her skinny ass, but she's young, she's skinny. Dude, LQ was a bad bitch. Like, LQ was hot. Woo! I'll tell you what, dude. And dude, she was like, I remember talking to her, and dude, she was just cheerful and bubbly. I didn't get any sort of attitude vibe. I was like, damn, this is a black chick I would smash immediately. I loved LQ. She was sweet, and she kept it real. She didn't do no covering up. She didn't do none of that stuff. The bitch was bad. I liked her a lot. I really did.
Me, I don't care.
Hey.
I don't care. As long as
I
I'm
don't
eating,
care.
okay? As long as we straight, as long as
Long as I'm
and then
eating.
you can take me back to your place, and that's it.
She said, long as I'm eating.
Oh,
There you go.
Hold up. So, like, what, we talking like a double bacon cheeseburger from Wendy's or Big
It
Mac?
can
Like,
be a
what's up?
double. It could be the 4 for 4. Okay, as long as you take me back to
Hey,
the
send
house,
your
you
dick
know.
pics to, yeah, there it is. There it is.
Lord, drop your Instagram for the people so they can.
Yes, sir.
4 for 4
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
_L.
Dre Raven says, the sexiest welder I've ever seen. You're goddamn right. Hold up. Let me give it Don DeMarco for that one. Woo-wee. The fuck? What's up with the soundboard? There it is. Oh, there they are. Okay. All right. There we are.
Yolanda.
Hey, barbecue sauce for them chicken nuggets, y'all. I'm just trying to tell you.
Bits in the house. The real Ronio here, $100. Sorry, 100. Show to all the melanin queens on the show tonight. There you go.
Oh, boy.
Thank you, the real Ranino.
That's funny. Juicy didn't get it. He put queens in quotes.
And yeah, just so y'all know, if you guys want to the equivalent, because I know we got a lot of YouTube people in here on Twitch. If you guys want to make a comment or anything like that, go ahead and just leave a bit, and then we'll read your comment on air.
Perfect. Cool. Jay Blaze says, can you imagine her after Tallulah's finishing school was done with her? Yo, if LQ went to finishing school, dude, listen, I'm gonna tell you what, LQ's one of the best looking girls ever to make an appearance on Fresh and Fit. She's up there with Nina the Pineapple. Janelle Gordon is one of the best looking girls. Listen, Miss Quantum Physics, one of the best looking girls. Goose Day Janice, one of the best looking girls Fresh and Fit's ever had. Yeah, dude, she's on up there. LQ is on up there. Dude, tight. Dude, she had a nice tight little body.
Me personally, I like to go and eat burgers or chicken wings, my mom always told me that
yeah, she's from Atlanta.
Yeah. Hooters.
Yep.
if a
She
man
from the
takes
A.
you out and he eats a burger and wings like a bitch, he ain't it. That's what my mom has always told me. I mean, right?
Sorry,
I don't
Flesh.
know.
Wait, how do you eat it
Like a
not,
bitch.
Not like a bitch.
Yeah, explain that.
Like with a fork and knife?
Right. If you're
There it
eating a
is.
fucking burger with a fork and knife.
And by the way, Miss ATL is 100% right. Guys, don't eat a fucking burger with a fork and knife. Don't eat chicken wings with a fork and knife. Don't do that. Come on.
That's a problem for me.
Be a man.
You know what I'm saying? Or when
Be a
you're
man.
eating chicken wings, like, you know, again, with a fork or a knife or
You feel
any
me?
utensil
Hands
at
need to
all,
be
like,
dirty.
yeah. You know?
Take you to Zaxby's, Hooters.
I don't give a shit where it is. As long as they got burgers and wings, it's cool.
She from the A.
It is for the
Yeah, Atlanta girls are different.
She knows.
That's a cool day right there.
You know?
This is for a first date.
First date.
I
Where should
would
it take
say,
you?
I would say,
Yeah, Jay Blaze, listen, man, LQ is a bad bitch. And listen, don't get me wrong. She's definitely ghetto. She's definitely hood, but she doesn't have that masculine energy, man. She was cool, man. She was cool as hell. I
let's
liked her.
not do anything with food or like sitting
Oh, boy.
down.
Oh,
I would
boy.
go
Here
for
we
like
go.
something like
Here we go.
Me personally, I would go for something.
So this girl right here, she sat next to me. She had terrible breath, by the way. Whew. She had terrible, terrible breath. But this woman is the embodiment of escaping accountability. And here's the thing. You could tell that she was a fresh and fit rookie because she walked into all the traps. She walked into all of the traps. She had no idea. She had no idea that this is the type of the show that just didn't buy her bullshit. You'll see.
Something like ATV
Mm-hmm.
or like the beach or something where like you can actually like move around with each
Go-karts.
other and like
You want to have fun on the first date, huh?
no, not
Yes, sir.
fun. I think it's more so like see how you guys kind of flow with each other just in like an environment like that. Like I prefer that. And then like let's say when you get comfortable.
Dre Raven doing his level best to get banned in on Sharpe stream. He's got a oh my god. He's got a it looks like he's got a double bacon cheeseburger and a biggie fry. And I haven't eaten anything all day, guys. This is actually just off the topic. This is my third day of the, I guess, warrior diet where you don't eat all day and then you eat at the end of the day. So I have not eaten anything. I didn't eat anything all day Monday. Didn't eat anything. I actually did this. Yeah, I did this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, today is Thursday. It's my fourth straight day. Things get a little bit tough around noon. But at that point, I have a cup of coffee. I just have a cup of coffee, a little bit of cream, sugar-free sugar, and I'm good.
Enough, you can do the sit down and talk deep and, you know,
Oh,
but I
here
feel
she
like
goes.
it's really how you vibe with each other. So it's like 18.
Vibe with each other. Translation, when girls say, if we're vibing, translation, there's sexual chemistry. If I want to fuck you, we're vibing.
Being or like going to the beach or like something just more outdoorsy and
my
like
God.
involving with each
Yeah,
other where
yeah,
you can kind of
yeah,
like
yeah,
break the ice and not be so nervous and kind of enjoy yourself.
Oh, boy.
Translation. So if I hate this guy, I have
Bingo.
an activity that I can
Bingo.
take pictures and document. Anyway,
There it is.
regardless. So yeah.
There it is. There it is.
You going to?
I love how Myron does these. I like how he does these in-show translations. Always fun to watch their reactions.
Yeah, the way I used to do it is for me when I used to meet up with a girl, she's already on probation, right? So
Real
I'm gonna
talk.
meet her at either a bar or coffee. If she's not a basic bitch, then what I like to do is I'd like to say, hey, look, I've got reservations at XYZ restaurant.
There you
to
go.
get appetizers. You should come with me. That's if she's cool. At that point, she knows that I already have something going on, regardless of what she's doing or what she thinks. So she's thinking, okay, so this guy has other stuff going on. Number two, I let her know, you seem cool. This is why I want you to come and have
There you go.
just appetizers
That's right.
with me.
That's right.
And if she's cool with appetizers, and if I can stand her past that, yeah, take her back to the crib and smash. That's it.
There you go.
Period.
Simple to the point.
Yeah.
But,
We grown.
With a plan.
but it's levels. She doesn't just like, I'm not feeding you. Like I'm not gonna feed you before I fuck you.
No,
That's
sir.
Just, that's just not gonna
No,
happen.
sir.
What is it?
Law number 3 of the 49 laws of Sharpe: never feed her before you fuck her. And I think somebody in the chat referenced law number 3. If I did not acknowledge you, I do apologize. I try to let people know when you get it right. Let's continue.
Law number 3 of the 49 laws of Sharpe:
Bingo.
never feed her before you fuck her.
Boom.
You can feed her liquid calories, but do not feed her before you smash her.
That's an interesting rule.
Powerful.
I've actually never heard
Liquid
that
calories
before.
as in liquor.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about water, baby.
Yes, spirits.
Not
spirits.
no smoothie.
Spirits.
I love she's like looking at him like, wait
I mean,
a
a
second.
smoothie, you could describe that.
All right, Devin.
Oh, first date. Wow.
It's been a while.
Horse and carriage or buggy rides, maybe.
Oh God.
I'm just kidding.
That was. Oh my God. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh, Devin absolutely bombed.
An old joke.
Yes, that's an old joke.
That was fucking terrible. That was.
You're bombing right now.
Listen, I love Dev, but that was crap. I just told her, yeah, you're bombing right now. Yeah, it's all right.
I like to do stuff, so I like to go bowling. I like just interacting, just having fun. I rather than just sit down and eat, stare at each other, just go do something.
There you
Doesn't have to be
go.
Expensive.
There you
Okay,
go.
so like a small, simple activity,
Yeah.
like bowling.
Pool, bowling, something like that.
Okay, cool. What about you?
So I'm
By the way, Devin's a very good bowler. Her high game is a 207.
the romantic type.
Imagine that. Juicy is the romantic type. Of course they are. Dude, hosers, it's so funny. Hoes like the romance from the dudes who are willing to give them the romance. But it's interesting because when you take a girl on a romantic first date, are you getting the pussy? No. Hell no. Hell no. And I've told this dude, and I'll tell this. I don't want to spoil it, but I will tell this story later on. But I've been fed by countless guys. Countless guys, unbeknownst to them. A girl I'm fucking will go out on a date with a guy, and she'll bring me the leftovers. And sometimes I'll even tell her, hey, get me this, get me these appetizers, get me that, and she'll bring them back, unbeknownst to the guy. Do you think I wined and dined and 69'd her? Fuck. Hell no. No, sir. So what you guys have to understand, Juicy is a case study in terms of Jay Blaze says, damn, 207. My high game is a 279. I actually shot a 217, a 170, and a 190 in league night, and we swept them. We're doing real good. Anyway, what Juicy is a case study in terms of, don't listen to what a woman says, watch what she does. All women love romantic dates. She's not capping about that. But they don't fuck the guys that take them on these romantic dates. They just don't. And guys, when we go on dates, our intent is to smash. Okay? If you want to smash, do not give her romance.
I'm not gonna lie, I believe in.
Stop the cap.
There it is. There it is.
Nice guy right now.
I'm gonna add this.
Romantic, man. She belongs to the streets.
Yes, sir.
On some real shit. I believe in that
She belongs to the streets.
Tell her, Dev.
fairy tale type shit, but it doesn't have to be expensive. Like a picnic, a guy who's willing to try. Because
Fuck outta
at the end of the day,
here,
I
man.
do like to eat.
Give me a
Food
break.
makes me happy. So
Food makes me happy. Food makes me happy. Those are... She's giving you sort of a glimpse into the future. Food makes me happy. Translation, I'm going to get fat as soon as you commit. Any woman who actually says food makes me happy... The fuck? There we go. She's out.
if you're willing to take me out on a picnic,
there goes Myron.
Bring some fruits or
Whoa.
Wow.
No,
it's just
you said the first date, not the 21st date.
No, I like first dates. I like, going.
Hell yeah.
Going, you don't have to be a boyfriend to actually show.
You take somebody on a picnic, like you're trying to marry that nigga. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to have some kids.
I mean, what's the difference from going out and spending $100 on a meal?
This is funny.
Than you spending $20 at Publix.
$80.
$80.
You hear what she just said? What's the difference between spending $100 and $20? This just goes to show that women don't, like most modern women, they don't understand the value of a dollar. And you guys just saw it with that interaction right there. What's the difference between spending $100 and $20? No, there's no difference. And I had to tell her, I told her straight up, in my mind, it's $80 fucking dollars. Listen, man, I do well for myself, but $80, it's a lot of fucking money.
But that's not gonna get you the pussy,
No, it's not.
Got pussy for less.
I'm a high class, I have standards. So
I'm high class. I have standards.
Stop the cap.
Yeah, that's what you would like for us to think. But we all know that...
She belongs to the streets.
Come on, man. One thing that I cannot stand. Listen, this is the difference between Juicy and LQ. LQ probably, honestly, LQ probably has low self-esteem. She probably has lower self-esteem than she should have. But listen, she's a woman and she's a slave to her biology. But LQ is telling her straight up, look, man, like, hey, look, take me, get me something to eat, blah, 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 blah. That'll probably get you laid. Right? And LQ is just keeping it a stack. Guess what? The same goes for Juicy. If a nigga takes her to McDonald's or KFC or something like that, he's getting the butt. But she's going to be on here making us pretending that if we take her on this nice romantic picnic with wine and grapes and, violin and all this other kind of stuff, then you're going to get the pussy. No, you're not, guys. This is terrible advice.
Definitely put my standards on the chart.
We absolutely have to treat her with class.
I mean, like a beach, like something just like we connect on, like it's just us energy.
Here we go.
What's your favorite movie?
Here we go.
The Notebook.
No, Wedding Planner.
Bingo. I knew. See,
I love Jennifer Lopez, so
I'm sure you do.
And she's actually coming out with a movie.
She like J-Lo.
That movie was Marry Me.
I love J-Lo.
Hottest 50. What is she? 59? Hottest
She's,
59 ever?
No, I think she's actually like 51 though.
Yeah.
What's the difference? 51, 59.
She's
what?
still
I mean,
hot.
she's still fine as fuck.
Yeah, she looks good. She looks good.
Yeah, definitely.
We got a new
Highlander 2016 with the $5 super chat says she is a trap 304. I think she is too. I think LQ is a trapo for sure. I think she is because because I'm not into black girls like that. But when I find myself like animalistically attracted to a black woman, she has got to be a specimen, and LQ was absolutely it. Shea Butter's not really my type. She's cute, but I'm not. I don't know. I don't think I would ever have sex with her. Definitely wouldn't have sex with Juicy. I would absolutely smash LQ for sure.
character is unlocked.
Huh? Oh,
motherfucking Myron.
Well, no, I mean, I'm real self-conscious about my bald spots. So.
What just happened here was a Muse mastery. Everyone knows why he has the caps on, but he's joking. I'm self-conscious about my bald spot. Well played, Mr. Gaines. Well played.
I think you're gonna be losing much today, though.
Nah, but definitely, like, I don't know, just being gesture, like, where we can communicate, and it's just like, because energy is big to me. So, like,
so if you whisper sweet nothings in your ear,
energy is big to me. Translation: if I want to fuck you, I want to fuck you. It's so women can never just come out and say I want to fuck him. They can never just come right out and say I want to fuck him. They always have to choose something nebulous or something, just something kind of vague. All my womanese students, you guys know what this translation is. I just love his energy. Translation: I want to fuck him. Right? I'm getting, like, him and I, we vibe so well together. Translation: I want to fuck him. Oh, I just love his creative mind. Translation: I want to fuck him. Just say you want to fuck him. It is what it is. Listen, man. Declaring your desire to have sex with men that you're attracted to, that doesn't make you a hoe. Okay? Actually carrying it out is what makes you the hoe. But women, for whatever reason, actually, the reason why women skirt around the fact that they're sexually attracted to a man is because they don't want to look like a hoe, which means that body count absolutely matters.
Is that good?
I read bullshit, so
would it be fair to say that your boyfriend that you have now did these things for you?
Well, I've known him since high school, so
that's a no.
we kind of we have a relationship where we talk about anything. We clown around with each other. So it's different.
No. Does your boyfriend know he's in the friend zone yet?
Here we go.
He's not in the friend zone.
No.
Here we go.
What girls need to understand is that girls are friend zoning dudes that they have smashed. Like, just because you've smashed does not mean you're not in the friend
Valentine's weekend, he will definitely know he's not in no.
This is trouble.
I go out.
This is trouble.
I go
put it down.
Valentine's?
This is
No,
trouble.
I'm saying, like, I go all out for like special occasions. I do special shit.
Oh, so you only do special shit for special occasions. Mm-hmm. Special shit for special occasions. And so what exactly are you going to do for him? What are you just going to put it down and give him the pussy? Actually, I spoiled that. Fresh is about to call her out.
Things they always say, females like always get the treatment for stuff. I do things for my dude. Like, when it comes down for
Listen very closely.
even it doesn't have to just be a one-way street situation.
What do you do?
Hoops
and heels, yo.
Well, depending on what level of relationship we're in,
Oh,
because not every man gets the same treatment.
Oh, not every man gets the same treatment. Translation: Translation: the men that I use for my non-sexual companionship don't get the butt, and the men that I use for strictly sexual companionship get the butt. What she is describing to you guys here is hypergamy on steroids. Women are always seeing more than one, or I don't want to say women are always, but a lot of times women are seeing more than one guy. They got a guy to pay their phone bill, they got a guy to pay their electric bill, their light bill, their rent. Then they got a guy who fucks her. Okay? The man that Juicy is describing is not the man who fucks her. Not. He's not.
If I really
Busy Lucy 87, $5 says limiting meals is way better than trying to count calories. My blood work is the best it's ever been, and I lost 20 pounds in 6 months. Man, good for you, dude. Good for you. Yeah, that's what I've had to do. I just had to eat one meal a day, and I feel great. I feel fucking great. I'm hungry as a motherfucker right now because it's been almost 24 hours since I ate. The last time I ate was 6 o'clock yesterday evening. No, it was a little bit later, but so I'm doing, yeah, this is good. Appreciate it.
rock with you, I'm gonna do like the room type,
The rose petals.
Yeah, like
Yes.
or take him out or cook for him, cook his favorite meal.
Oh,
Do it every day. Listen,
I mean,
question for you.
Here comes fresh. Here comes fresh. Do you hear that? He says you should do it every day. Now listen to this. Listen to this. I actually missed this the first time. Do you see the way Juicy's looking at me? You see the way Juicy's looking at me? Now, Juicy,
I find it.
hold on. Juicy is a black woman. And what happens with black women, like Juicy, is that when a man has beaten her to the punch on arguments, it'll happen a couple of times before they go into I'm going to disagree with everything he says mode. And this is the start
like
of it.
or take him out or cook for him, cook
Listen.
his favorite meal.
Do it every day. Listen,
I mean,
question for you.
She does this every day for me.
no,
Because
See that? I pointed to Devin, said she does this every day for me, and Juicy rolled her eyes. Let's watch that again. Just watch. Listen.
I mean,
question for you.
She does this every day for me.
no.
See? Saw that? I said she does this every day for me. What does she do? She rolls her eyes like she's above it. That's why her ass is single. That's why you're single, boo. And here's the thing. Juicy's attractive. She's not unattractive. But what makes her unattractive, what makes her less attractive is this fucking attitude. This air of, and listen, man, one thing I cannot stand are bougie ass bitches who know that they're not really like that. Right? Like Juicy, she engages in a lot of C-thrim. C-thrim is cloak the hood rat and me. She's on here acting like I'm high class and I need and I need picnics and, Salt Bay and this and that and the other. No, you don't. Bitch, you deserve KFC. That's it. Dude, if even that. I cannot stand ratchet bitches who try to act like they're... I cannot stand bougie bitches. Cannot stand them.
I find it funny, right? When girls say, all right, Valentine's Day, I got you a gift. But let's be real. Most of y'all just get the pussy.
I got gifts.
You get that all your.
I give real. Like,
get him fresh.
I bought him an actual. I just came from Curacao. I bought him like a.
Oh boy.
Wait, hold on. So you
I bought him an actual cologne.
Okay.
It's Versace, but it's Paul something. It's actual.
Now ACP Pogson tried to ask a question there.
French, cologne and
Paul Joseph.
or whatever his name is, Paul something. It's
It's
Versace, so it's a new brand because his favorite cologne is Versace.
Okay,
so it's a new brand.
Wait, pause.
Here he goes.
You go to Curacao with him or without?
No, this was a business trip. I went on a business trip.
Uh-oh.
I went on a business trip.
Here we go.
I went on a
Here we
business
go.
trip. I got flown out for a business trip because
She said she got flown
it
out.
was a business. I can show you. I don't have nothing to lie about. It was a business trip. I was with a group of people. It was multiple friends, family.
Friends and family.
This is getting worse. This is getting worse.
She's just setting herself up today.
Oh, don't do it.
Listen.
Bro, this is don't talk.
Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it.
It's her
Listen, I was on the phone with my nigga every single day. So
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. That's it. Law number 24 of the 49 Laws of Sharpe states that the more a woman tries to convince you of something, the more likely the opposite is true. The bitch got flown out. She got flown out to Curacao. She got her back blown out. But she wants to tell us it was a business trip. Really? A business trip like what? What business did you have in Curacao? Why did you have to go to the Netherlands Antilles? What was in what did you have to go to Curacao for that you couldn't have done remotely? Oh, fucking yeah. This was no business trip. And what sealed the deal, what sealed her fate was when she said, I was on my phone with my nigga every night.
Stop the cap.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. And you know you weren't. Do you notice how the whole time I was quizzing her, she was kind of laughing and chuckling? Right? When women laugh or smile when you ask them a question like that, when you quiz them on their promiscuous proclivities, when they smile, that means you're right.
Yep. Are you on the phone with him like this? Yeah, I'm gonna call you.
No, I'm not that type of female.
I'm not that type of female, trust me, oh boy.
No, but definitely for sure. I definitely will go out for you. Like I'm the type, you know, he's Arabic, so I take things in consideration. So you know,
oh boy.
So, yeah.
Arabic. Oh shit. You better not cross that nigga. He'll fuck around and
Myron with these
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Myron cracks me up with these fucking hats, dude.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Love it. Is he Muslim too?
So he says.
Oh,
we're
boy.
still arguing that because I eat pork and we're discussing that right now.
So you don't like him.
Oh, there it is.
If
No,
you
I
were really
won't.
into him, you
we're
would.
not.
you'd be-
We're still in our year bracket.
See this?
Once we hit
Do you see how? Do you see? Listen.
after our year, then we can talk.
You know what?
See this? All of these conditions, and well, listen. Once we hit, listen, I'll be a Muslim and I still eat pork and blah 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 blah. Once we hit our year, once we hit the year, then what I'll do is I'll make sure and I'll fall in. No. If a woman likes you enough, she will absolutely positively fall in every single time. She's not gonna fall in immediately, but she does it fairly quickly. If a woman likes you enough and you're Muslim, guess what? No more bacon sandwiches. No more ham sandwiches. Nope, none of that. But the fact that she is putting conditions on her going all in means that she does not like this guy enough. And proof of that happened on the very next episode when she told us that her and her guy had broken up.
If a girl really likes,
Here we go.
No, I'm not
Here we
gonna-
go.
I'm not gonna
change
jump.
her politics, her religion.
Never.
Dude, if she absolutely hates Donald Trump, but she
No.
likes you, make America great again, baby.
Try to tell you.
No, wait,
Sorry.
well, I don't know about that.
No.
See that? No. She's just now. See, and again, she's in disagreeable mode.
If
No.
you like, listen, you ain't met the right one. I'm just trying to tell y'all.
That's
I
it.
make a-
Women,
facts.
go on.
Sorry.
No,
I
hold
make
on.
I make accommodations as
Oh
far
my
as
God.
Accommodations
when
on how we
it comes.
negotiate.
No.
See that? I said accommodations, so now we're negotiating. So wait a minute, what No. There are no accommodations. She's like, no, never. This is why black women are single. This is why 3 out of 4 black women in America are unmarried. She said, no, never. I would never change, ever. Listen, man, this is why Becky, Marisol, Mylene, and Jamila are killing y'all on the dating market as far as brothers are concerned. And Juicy is attractive enough to lock down a high-value black man. There's just one problem. She's fucking ratchet, and she's hard-headed. This is ridiculous. We got every race of woman but black women taking college classes at universities to get to know black women, to get to know black men better. What is she talking about? No, I'm not going to change. Never. Okay. Listen, man, when you're 32 and still single, don't come crying to us.
No, when we go out, he doesn't allow me to order pork, but he doesn't stop me from, if I want to go order my own food, he doesn't stop me from ordering pork.
You don't like him enough.
No.
Told you.
I
You don't
think
like
that's
him enough.
fair. If we go out to eat, I don't eat
She
pork
doesn't like him
around.
enough. She's not marrying this dude.
Well, I don't know about the whole.
What did I tell you? I said she didn't like him enough. She's not marrying this dude. I told you. I knew exactly what was going to happen.
Use him for the D.
thing, you know
Oh
what I
no,
mean?
he's not even
Yeah.
putting it down in the bedroom. Oh man, that's 2 strikes.
I mean,
The
kinda
dick
set
game
yourself
is
up.
weak.
I mean,
and you're eating
he
pork?
makes me nut. As long as I nut, I'm okay. I like it a little bit more
Rough
Yeah.
and tough.
Of course.
Nah, he chokes me.
Yeah, but it's not during sex.
What you
though.
don't like then? What you don't like about it?
That's funny as shit. I said she said, "Oh, he chokes me." I said, "Yeah, but not during sex." I was jabbing her all night long, man. Fucking her ass up.
This man got a whole ass costume on.
I mean,
oh shit, is that your man right here?
I'm just here to do the honor killing after the show.
Byron's a goddamn fool, boy. He cracked me the fuck up.
I just like more like, you know, when I want him to be more spontaneous in the bed, it's just, you know, it's just the same.
We get bored and we get old.
The guy before him, right? Was he more, I want to say, appealing in the bedroom?
Yep.
Well, I was single for almost 2 years. So
answer the question.
Before
That's
that,
a yes.
Wait a minute. She said she was single for almost 2 years. Huh? All my woman students, you know what that means. Let's run it.
I haven't been in a relationship in 2 years. I've been fucking random guys for 2 years.
Women always assume that if they're not in a relationship, that they're living in a convent somewhere waiting for Jesus Christ himself to show her Mr. Right. In other words, they want us to think they've been completely celibate this whole time. This is never the case. Why? Because women are never not fucking. There's always a dick in their lives or their ass, one way or another, whether they're in a relationship or not. And that is exactly how that works. If you're a woman student, you know this.
I mean, yeah, in a sense. But me and that person that was before, we had a mutual relationship. It was more of a friends benefits relationship.
Okay.
But we knew that we had that agreement.
See, that guy gave an imprint on you that was long lasting.
Big game, though.
Not going forward, it's like, man, this ain't adding up to what I used to get back in the day.
But do you not tell him what you like? Like,
no, I do, but that's the thing. I believe like in our relationship, I'm his first real girlfriend.
Oh, that's right.
Oh boy. Oh my God. I'm his first real girlfriend. That's it. That's a wrap. That's it. I knew at that point that was it. If what she was telling us was true, I knew that was it. And I was right.
Like he's inexperienced is what you're saying.
Listen,
experience. Oh, dude.
Making him shy.
No, he's had like I'm the first girl that really.
Listen to Juicy try to give us all the reasons why this guy is totally awesome. I'm just letting her know, hey, look, you and this guy are not lasting.
He wants stuff from him. Like I make him want to do. I make him do things that he's never done before.
Like what,
bro?
Like in the bed? Or are you talking about like motivation? Like what are we talking about?
In the bed, like it's just in general everything. Like just in reality, like the romantic things that I like. He's never.
So you tell him that you like romantic things, and he does romantic things for you.
He tries, yeah.
Oh boy. If you really want to marry this guy, tell him to give me a call. I'll get him straightened out.
Unfortunately, she didn't, and now look where she's at.
I get him straightened out.
All right.
Hell of a first date.
That was a great.
Wait, she didn't go.
I'll be honest, they're not paying me enough for this honor killing, so this is beyond repair. He's
got to make some adjustments down here. Sorry about that.
He's absolutely do.
He's going to Jamaica to make a Helen Eric.
You better let him down easy because he's not going to take it well. I'll tell you that.
I told y'all. I told you. I fucking told you that relationship is not going to last, and it didn't.
I'm honest with him, okay?
Look at him, he's so right.
He knows.
Okay,
that was haram number 101. All right.
Yes.
What about you?
Okay, so my first date, I agree with you and you. I like a very engaging kind of date. I do love the beach. That's my favorite place. One of my favorite places to go. So,
like at daytime or nighttime?
Both, to be honest.
She's trying to fuck on the beach.
It's tatted on me somewhere. I'm a beach bum.
She's tatted on me somewhere. Oh, that's a good sign.
I love the beach
Where did I get that beach bum tattoo? Where the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Only two things happen at the beach at nighttime.
You feel me?
Crabs and
fucking.
That's not true.
And sometimes fucking and crabs.
And crabs. There it is.
I mean,
that's an opinion, not a fact. Boom.
Oh, here she goes.
But yes, I do love food. So afterwards, we gotta have like a good, nice grub. Like it don't have to be too upscale, but okay, definitely not Wendy's, not something like that. Like it gotta be something nice. Like
McDonald's,
Denny's,
Subway.
McDonald's is nice.
I like Subway, but no, not Subway.
SDK, footlongs.
Oh, Pox
TGI.
is stupid.
Something nice.
I need a real meal.
Not no drive-through, you know.
Juicy, do you see Juicy's face? She's like, I need a real meal. Look at her. She ain't never been told this before. Look at her face. Just watch her face. Watch.
Something nice.
I need a real meal.
Watch.
Not no
She's like,
drive-through, If it's the first date, not no drive-through. Now, if we comfortable with each other, okay, you could take me to Whataburger or something like that. Like
Whataburger.
That's definitely a jackpot.
Are we in Whataburger after the first date?
Tallahassee.
it's in California.
We're in Texas, yeah, right. Proms.
Oh, they have them in Tallahassee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's none of those in Miami, bro.
Talking about some Whataburger.
Okay. What about Chili's?
Yes, I could go to
Chili's.
That was easy.
That.
All right. Okay, so we just covered your first date. Now tell us one example of a bad date that you've been on.
Oh, here we go.
You know what?
Here we go.
I need to go home.
Okay.
So we'll start right here.
Think of your worst date.
Worst date ever.
This
Probably
is-
the reason why you broke up with your boyfriend that you have right now. I don't know.
What did he do?
Oh, there it is.
What do you do? First date.
My worst first date.
This is funny as shit.
I'm gonna go back to high school, I guess.
Damn.
Take us back in time. Take us
So
back.
like 3 weeks ago? Like a month ago, a month and a half.
GG.
Stop.
Psychology.
Lucky guess.
I had the panel
All
rolling.
right, so we're gonna go down memory lane in high school. Tell the story. I gave
So
you a
it
good
was
sound
back
effect.
when
Mr. E 1976 says Willow Smith is on Fresh and Fit. Yeah, it looks like her.
it's back in probably 2015. I don't know.
Slime Bright says she had 5 guys, but there were no burgers involved.
He took me to McDonald's.
Don DeMarco.
Real talk. Hey,
what happened?
look. He took her to McDonald's. I ain't mad at you.
What happened at McDonald's?
What happened?
This
See the boys be up.
I'm about to say this man, but this boy.
Ooh. He's a boy.
Shots fired.
Yes.
I'm not
Told
ungrateful,
him.
I promise, but all he got me was a McChicken.
A motherfucking McChicken.
He disrespectful.
Hey, look.
Disrespect.
Now, if you take a bitch to McDonald's, you got to get her more than a goddamn
He didn't
McChicken.
even give me
Get a
a
large
mean-
fries.
Right. Like get a girl some fries and a drink.
The nigga was in high school, though. Like, if you're in high school, you can't afford to take bitches out like that.
Not just the McChicken. Okay, all
He
right.
didn't get me no meal, y'all. No drink. I was parked.
Damn.
Damn. No high C, no cookies, no soft serve, no
It was
Sunday.
just a McChicken, and it didn't even have enough lettuce and mayo.
Oh,
bro.
Oh,
That's
my
it.
God.
Not the
Oh,
rest of
oh,
Keep it
oh,
to the streets.
oh,
That's it.
When he bought you that,
Damn.
what'd you say to him? You were just like, thanks?
No, she ate it.
She smashed, didn't you? I know you smashed, didn't you?
I think she smashed. What do y'all think? Did she about to smash?
She ate it.
All dates is not about fucking or having sex.
That's a
But-
yes.
Wait a minute. Yes, it is. They should be.
I didn't smash him. No, that was my high school boyfriend. That wasn't no real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Ah!
That wasn't no real. You know.
Oh.
Stop the cap.
What I have found in my experience is the
But-
less I invest in the initial date, the more likely I am to get laid.
Surprising.
Real talk.
Because you start arguments and you know how females get mad and you want to make her up like, oh yeah, you mad? Come here, let me give you this dick. Boom.
Oh shit. All right, Welder.
Okay, yeah, she got me. She got me.
Cuban Myron.
But I just stared at him and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this as a joke, and then started eating it.
See, I told you.
Wow.
She smashed.
No.
She's lying. She definitely smashed. She was in high school. Of course she smashed. Get out of here with this, man.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
This is Cuban Myron. Pablo.
Que bola.
The cigar has to be in the mouth.
Yeah, you need one of these shirts too now.
Yeah.
Que volar said in his,
The
que volar
poppy
said in
shirt.
mis cubanos.
This is Cuban Miami.
No,
Cuban
no
Myron.
comprende.
You don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
about you? Worst date that you've
Worst
had?
date.
Cigar Man 85 says, I miss the days $20 gets you 2 movie tickets and eat at the dollar menu, right? Man, I miss those days.
I would have to say, I had this guy who took me out on a date, and his girl popped up.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Girl came on a date.
Like
Girl
his girl,
popped up.
I guess
So he was sloppy. He was messy.
Yeah.
Yeah, his
I
game
don't-
was.
like, and then what made it so bad? Like, she tried to come at me, and I'm like, "Look, girl, you could, if he's cheating on you, I don't want him. You can have him." Like,
But you smashed though, right?
no, ew.
Stop the cap.
Did you hear what she said? I said, you smashed though, right? She said, no. Ew. There you go. Law number 24. Law number 24. Listen very, very closely.
If he's cheating on you, I
Listen.
don't want him. You can have him.
Listen.
Like,
I asked her, so you smashed though, right? She said, no. Ew. She went a little too far. All she had to do was say no. Nope. She went, no, ew. If he was so ew, then why were you out with him?
But you smashed though, right?
No. Ew.
Stop the cap.
I don't smash on the first date.
Stop the cap.
Oh my goodness.
I don't. No, I'm not
Stop
honest.
the
If I
cap.
like you, I give you maybe a week or two.
You are Steve Harvey, huh?
So
but I don't smash.
You're,
on the first
you're
okay.
a Steve Harvey fan?
So
Are you a Steve Harvey fan?
I love Steve Harvey.
Yeah,
but
that's
I'm not. I didn't read his
Here's the
book,
deal.
so no. Like,
I've been on first dates with many women, and a lot of them tell me I don't fuck on the first date. You know what percentage of them I end up fucking on the first date?
That's the percentage. All of them.
Them.
435% of them end up fucking on the first date.
I actually don't. I probably only did it once, and the one time I did it, it was a horrible
Stop the
experience. So that actually showed me never to do it again.
Oh my God. So you had one night stand, and it was such a horrible experience that it taught you to never do it again.
Stop the cap.
Fuck out of here.
So I don't take that lightly. If I'm gonna fuck you, you're at least gonna wait a week. If I'm interested,
Stop
in
the
you.
cap.
If I really like you, yeah, you're
Stop
gonna
the
wait a week.
cap.
Okay, but if you don't like them that much,
Stop the cap.
No.
No.
If the vibe
If I don't
is
like them, I'm
right.
not
If you
gonna.
don't like
If I don't like them, I don't like them. But no, you're gonna wait at least a week. I gotta feel you. Like we gotta be connecting. We gotta be on the phone. We gotta be like.
Baby girl, it was
talking.
just a McChicken. Like I can't connect over that.
I don't do.
You don't do McChickens?
She got to be sleeping on the
I
phone.
do
Small fry.
No,
Oh, y'all are into that.
McDouble plain.
Look, man. Juicy is that dude. Juicy's a basic bitch. She's a basic bitch. She's trying to, again, do you see all the snowflaking and the bouginess? I'm a high class. And listen, I did fuck on the first date. But it's the first and last time I ever did it. I never want to do it again. See, if a girl admits that if a girl tells people she's never had a one night stand, in her mind, the girls are thinking, are you not attractive enough for a guy to want to fuck you on the first date? So to get the best of both worlds, she says, all right, I fucked on the first date, thereby verifying my sexual attractiveness, but I don't do it all the time. So I'm sexually attractive, but I'm not a hoe.
Stop the cap.
Fuck out of here.
Double plain.
I remember, listen, I used to be a nice guy, falling asleep on the phone and all of that shit.
Oh my God.
That was high school, man.
24 hours.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Okay, so you went on a date with this guy, and were you eating at a table, or were you getting drinks?
Oh, boy.
Just popped up like
We were like almost halfway through our dinner.
What was the restaurant?
And then it was in Miami somewhere.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And she just popped up and said,
No, she popped up and then she's like, "You're with my nigga," da 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 da, and I'm
Now
like,
your niggas with me.
"Yeah," I'm like,
She from the A.
last
I'm trying to tell y'all, she knows.
last time I
She knows.
checked,
Hey, man, the Hispanic girl from Atlanta, she's a sneak tip hoe. She a sneak tip hoe. Because we pulled up her Instagram. And guess what her Instagram looked like? Every other fucking Instagram thoughts. Instagram. And she's claimed she's been in a relationship for 6 years. You wouldn't know by looking at her IG.
he's
Big
paying for
surprise.
Dinner. He was single. You know, like a day ago when I texted him when he met me at the club. So I don't know what you're talking about.
God damn.
And she tried to start fighting me, and I'm like, "Look, honey, I don't want your man. You can have him. I don't fight for men. I don't think I've.
Listen to this bitch talking about, I don't fight for men. Juicy, baby, no women fight for men. Women don't fight for men, sweetheart. The reason why women don't fight for men is because they always have options. Dude, Juicy is like the ultimate snowflaker. I don't fuck on the first date. I'm classy. I like romantic dates with picnics. I don't fight over men. Like, bitch, you're a basic bitch. And nothing that you have said has convinced me otherwise. Juicy is a basic bitch. And it's funny, the more basic a bitch is, the more impressive she tries to be. Like Juicy.
Ever fought for a guy. So
Really?
Yeah, no.
You see how I mocked her? I said, oh my God, really?
I don't have energy for that. What am I gonna fight for a dude for if he's fucking the next bitch?
Do you hear me laughing? The reason I'm laughing is because I'm thinking this bitch actually thinks she's special. None of these bitches at the goddamn table fight over men. Not even my bitch.
Women don't fight over guys.
You seem very laid back.
Nah, I'm not gonna fight. What am I gonna fight you for? To get my face beat up and then have sis.
Over a nigga.
Translation.
Over a nigga?
Why am I going to fight? Why am I going to fight over this guy when I got 24
others?
Yeah, there
Exactly.
you go.
My
That's
point,
it.
point exactly.
That's it. Yeah. This is why dudes fight over girls because they don't have the same line.
Uh-oh.
They do.
It's true. Do you see how Shea Butter is reacting? She knows I'm right.
Are stupid.
Well said.
Because guys can technically get anyone they want.
Oh,
That's
boy.
actually false.
In
Oh,
reality,
boy.
if a guy plays a good front, he
Oh,
can
boy.
Okay, so
get
let
what
me
he
let me
wants
explain to you
if he
what's
plays a good
happening.
front.
No, you're
Oh, this is okay. So what's going to happen here is I'm about to explain to the panel, and this is so funny. Women never realize this until it is actually told to them. I say this all the time. Most men are sexually invisible to most women. So when you talk to women about who gets laid more and who cheats more and this and that, women are only talking about the top 10% of men. Average men in the average woman's mind do not exist in her world. This is why Juicy is saying, well, it's easy for guys to get laid. Yes, the top 10%. Yes. For the average guy,
nope. You're right.
He can.
No, you're right. Let me explain to you what's happening. Women, let me ask you a question. Who do you think cheats more, guys or girls, men or women?
Equally both.
Okay.
Men.
I feel like
Who said-
both.
who said men? Who said
no,
men?
I feel
It's
like
women,
it's
it's women.
equally.
I'm fucking with
Well,
you.
here's the deal. When you ask questions like that, most women would say, well, men cheat more. When you guys talk about anything having to do with men, you're not thinking about 100% of men. You're thinking of the top 10% of men. That's why you think that any man can get any woman. Yes, if you're in the top 10%, you can get any woman. The bottom 90%, not so much. So just understand that when you talk about relationships between men and women, understand that your data set does not, like regular average everyday guys are invisible to you guys. That doesn't make you bad people. That's just how women are. You guys want to date up, marry up, fuck up. You're not looking at average Joe. So when somebody asks you a question,
do you see Shea Butter laughing? You want to know why Shea Butter is laughing? Because she knows I'm dropping that knowledge, man.
is getting laid hard, you're not thinking about the average
And then, of course, there's Juicy with her finger up, already looking to dispute.
Joe as you're thinking about
The
you're thinking about
10%.
the top 10%.
Right.
I have to disagree on that.
No, I have to disagree on that. Who knew?
I've seen the ugliest of men have the baddest of bitches.
Do they have money though?
I mean, yes.
Oops, that's it. Got it. Got her. That's it. I've seen the baddest bitches have the ugliest of men. ATL came in and said, do they have money? But do they have money though? Oh, yes, but no, there is no but. There is no but. That's a top 10%er.
Okay,
But
then.
it's still in reality though. Like any
Okay, now her rebuttal to that rebuttal didn't make it. It's still in the reality, sweetheart. Like, your argument is defeated. Like, that's it. You lose.
man could put a nice button down shirt and act like he's
listen
somebody
to
he's
this.
not. In Atlanta, you guys know this. They have a lot of them in
Girl,
Atlanta.
We
listen,
have a lot of
listen,
undercover brothers
No,
out
girls aren't
there.
stupid. You guys are
But it's a
all
lot of
intelligent
undercover.
people. Listen, you can be a girl and be as dumb as a box rock. You guys can smell bullshit from a mile away. You know the difference between a real nigga and a nigga who's fronting. So yeah, he puts on a button-down t-shirt, but if he's not about his shit, you guys pick up on that. And if
I
he's
agree.
for female.
Period.
I agree.
There it is.
And you should. You should
And
be
also, money doesn't always equate
It
you getting the
Oh,
girl.
no.
It's when
Money
it's
makes
only
you
an attraction to you know. It doesn't get
money,
you the girl.
looks, and
Right.
status that
Yes.
gets you more opportunities with women, but if you do not know how to handle women properly, it makes you a mark.
Yeah, this is what I always tell this. Oh, well, it's just looks, money, and status. Listen, looks, money, and status will definitely get you many, many more opportunities with women than the average man. But if you have looks, money, and status, and you do not know how to understand today's women and the way they operate, you are a target. If you don't believe me, ask Johnny Depp, ask Elon Musk, ask Dr. Dre, ask any celebrity or famous person or athlete who's getting taken through to the cleaners by women. Yeah, okay, looks, money, status. Okay, these apex alpha males and all this other kind of stuff. Top 10% of men, they got taken to the cleaners by women because they didn't know shit about women.
That's
True.
So what makes you
I can
think
agree
that,
with that.
guys get it's easy for guys to
Uh-oh.
get
because I've seen it. Like for instance, okay, like
Because I've seen it. Oh, boy. Anytime, and pardon me, this is when you know someone is arguing. Well, I don't think Juicy's being disingenuous yet. But when people argue with you about sociology as it pertains to intra-sexual dynamics between men and women, anytime they hear something that goes against what they think, they always say, okay, you said XYZ, but I know someone who did ABC. You are talking about the exception to the rule. And as we all know, class, the exception does not what? Make the rule. I don't know why women continue to argue with these apex fallacies. They continue to argue with these apex fallacies. Most women are overweight. Well, I know women who are all in shape. Most women with PhDs are alone and unhappy. Well, I know a bad bitch who's a boss bitch who has a high value man who's worth millions. Number one, stop the cap. Number two, even if that were true, and it's not, That doesn't make that the rule. The exception never makes the rule. Mr. J, $10 super chats, says name if the Father in the name of the Father and the sons of the manosphere, amen. May these women stop capping, let those mouths stop flapping, for those words are wait, hold on. Let me do that again. In the name of the fathers, the sons, and of the manosphere, amen. May these women stop capping and let those mouths stop flapping, for those words are be lying. Amen. Praise be to the manosphere. Thanks be to the Red Bill. Appreciate that, Mr. J. I love those interactive super chats. Busy Lizzie, 87, $5, says the way she is talking shit about him, he definitely smashed her, or she gave him road brain at least. He eventually kicked her to the curb, though. I like that, road brain. Like, roadhead will fuck around and get you killed, man. Like, listen, I've gotten roadhead a lot, but, yo, roadhead sounds good and it looks cool, but you'll fuck around and get killed getting some fucking road brain. I'm just trying to tell you, I've done it before. I'll never do it again. Oh, no, I've done it, I think, 3 times. Not a good idea. Listen, it's a good idea, but it's not a good idea because you're getting head, but while you're driving, yeah.
Like, point blank period. I just went to Curacao, right?
Uh-oh.
And I have a friend, like, out of the group that we were with, I have a guy who he has a girlfriend, but he's very flirty.
Oh, so the guy she went with to Curacao, one of the guys, has a girlfriend, but he's very flirty. Has a girlfriend. Pre-selection, very flirty. What if he flirted with her? Yep. If she says no, she is
Stop the cap.
in.
So when he when we were
wait, hold on real quick before you go on. To see the guy that flew you out?
No.
You see how quickly I did the math there? I was like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. We might get her on this one, but I couldn't.
It almost added the plot thickens.
No, I'm sorry. No, but in the like when we were out there, you know, he's sitting there, he's like flirting with every single girl he sees in Curacao.
And that is attractive to her. This is why she's mentioning it.
Some of them are like, no, but then some of them find it funny, you know, how he's being like, you know.
Some of them find it funny. Translation, he's attractive.
And you know.
That's why he has a girlfriend and is flirting.
Nonchalant and just rambunctious and stuff like that. But he literally is like, some girls will go ahead and approach, depending on how his approach is, you know.
His game.
1 minute he might try to be like, oh, you know, give a girl a compliment. But then again, he might, you know, try to pull another way. It's just on how you approach a girl. Some girls.
Hellfong says on the Sharpe Stream side, says roadhead is a good idea if you're driving in a neighborhood with speed bumps. Right. But if you're driving in a neighborhood with speed bumps, somebody might see you getting brain in the car. And that is indecent exposure and all that other kind of stuff. So listen, there are different risks. I agree. You want listen, if you're going to get roadhead, make sure you're in a 25 to maybe 30, 35 mile an hour zone, but that comes with risks, if you know what I mean.
Girls may not take it, might bite the bait, or some girls may bite the bait. And in reality,
like you did,
it's if you know how to finesse.
In other words, like how good his game is.
Yeah, it's just how good.
Imagine that. It's just how good his game is.
Your game is, you know, and some girls, like you said, can smell it, and some girls can't.
And I will tell you, if you, with the top 10% of men, and I guess the top 10% of men in terms of the men who get laid on the regular, it's probably closer to 85-15. 85% of men are getting laid on the regular, but the 15-ish% of men who are getting laid, they either have money, looks, status, and or game. There's no, or if he doesn't have any of those things, he's just he 6'6", 6-pack abs, 6-foot dick, blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
He has to bring value to some extent, whether that value is superficial or it's actually substantive. Girls, you guys don't fuck.
Half the girls on the panel have no idea what substantive means.
Fuck with average dudes, you just don't. If you do, you do it on the low, and you make dudes like that wait a week for sex.
Oh, damn!
So
you see why they're laughing? They're laughing because they know I'm right.
I'll just. Do you think it's easy for men to get sex?
Oh my God! Here we go.
I think so.
Because you mentioned he was flirting.
I think so.
You think so? Okay.
I believe so. I believe that.
Listen, I fucked a lot of girls. It is not easy. It is never easy.
Oh my God!
I had a $3,500 a month Vegas high rise. I was up to my eyeballs in strippers and cocaine. I drove the flyest fucking car. I had bad bitches around me all the time, and it was still hard to get laid.
There it is.
That's just, and listen, I'm not crying about it. That's just how it is. It's supposed to be hard to sleep with girls because you guys, biologically speaking, sex could mean pregnancy. Now, absent all the birth control, but biologically speaking, girls know if I have sex, I could get pregnant. I'm not going to get impregnated by anybody. So your firmware says, okay, I must be discriminatory. Men, sperm is cheap. We'll fuck anything if we're horny enough, right? We can shoot loads till the day we die. So we're not going to be as discriminatory. As a woman, you're going to be discriminatory because you know and understand, okay, if I have sex with this guy, I could get pregnant. That's why girls are more picky than men. It is what it is.
There it is. Now, that little soliloquy that I just dropped, that's the difference between us and the doom and gloomers, right? The doom and gloomers are like, oh my God, women only want to have sex with certain men. I mean, listen, as unfair as you might think that is, these men need to keep in mind that it's been like this throughout history. It's been like this throughout history. Only 40% of the total amount of men who have ever existed have offspring. This means 60% of men who have ever existed and likely will ever exist, probably more so now than ever, will never procreate. Okay? I have 2 brothers. One of them has kids. Me and my kid brother, we don't have any children that we know of. So there you go right there. I'm in a family, 3 boys. Only one of us has children. That is a 66 to 33% ratio. 66% of us didn't procreate. 33% of us did. So that statistic holds water even in my own family. So listen, men can bitch and moan about how tough it is to get laid and this and that. Guys, guess what? It's been tough to get laid for men forever. Now, it's I'm gonna tell you what, I will admit, it is probably never been more difficult for men to even get a one-time nightstand casual sex. I'm not disputing that. But it's always been hard for men to get sex. It's always been hard for men to get sex. And the proof of that is the fact that most men that have ever existed have never procreated. To the tune of 60%, 6 out of 10 men walking the earth have never procreated. But then you got a guy like Genghis Khan who is reportedly responsible for his DNA can be found in 8% of the total population in China. And 8% of 1 billion, and I'm not a mathematician, so if 10% of a billion, so I'm sorry, if 8% of 1 if 8% of 1 billion, if 80% of 1 billion is 800 million, then 8% that's 80 million people. 80 million people. Their DNA is connected to one man. There you go. Oh, it's so hard to get laid. Guys, I got news for you. It's always hard for men to get laid. Always.
I agree 100%. Women can go around, you flash your titty, it's over.
There you go.
That's it.
There it is.
It's really all it takes. And any man will come to you.
I could have sworn you just said you don't even feed him full meals. You get it.
Nope. I mean, back in the day, yeah. I mean, we just celebrated our 5-year anniversary.
Congratulations.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I didn't hear
Oh my God.
Guys, sorry. Which went down, guys? Let's refresh.
Cigarman85 with the $10 super chat. This is a really good one. He says, the reason women say men cheat more is because they hook up with guys who are in relationships. Women don't date men other women don't want. Pre-selection is real. It's over 9,000. Oops. That was the wrong one. There we are. This is the wrong button. Very well said, Cigarman85. Eric Presley, $10. I appreciate that. Let's continue.
Okay, cool. Very good. All right, I'm sorry. Dev, your worst first date.
First date.
Listen very, very closely.
Probably the World's Fair, 1912.
Oh my God.
Stop, bro. You ain't that old.
Stop doing that.
Honestly,
You're gonna make me look bad. Jesus Christ. The best looking 90-year-old I've ever seen.
Okay. What's her name? What's the lady with the black hair?
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay, all right. Enough with the old jokes. First date.
No.
Listen very closely.
I don't talk about my dating past.
Ooh.
Well, there you go. This is a well-trained, well-coached woman. I don't talk about my dating past. Devin talked about her dating past for the first 3 days we were hooking up. She hasn't mentioned anything since. The reason why she doesn't, in the beginning I told her, when you talk about your dating past, I imagine you eating boogers because it's unattractive. I would never ever date a woman who I saw ate her boogers. So what makes you think that I'm going to date a woman who's going to talk about other dudes she's fucked? No way.
Nope. Next.
Oh, shit. All right.
Look at the smile on my face. This is great. Listen.
Ooh, next.
Look at my face. Look at the smile on my face. I'm like, atta girl.
All right.
This is my date.
She
right
said
now.
they real exes.
Tight restraint.
Right.
She can do whatever she wants.
Yeah, she is free to do whatever she wants.
You guys are gonna die. Okay.
Oh
so.
boy, here we go. Oh, here we fucking go.
I went on a date with a cyber stalker without realizing it.
This fucking bitch.
You can go on Channel 10 right now and see the link. What? Literally. So I went on a date with this guy. He was a finance manager.
This is all cap. Just listen to how she just caps this whole time. This is ridiculous. Like what she said was true. What the series of events were true, but she said I went out on a date with a cyber stalker. She led us to believe that he was a cyber stalker before she started dating him. And then she figured out he was a cyber stalker, and oh my God, no.
He lost his job due to drinking and DUIs, got arrested, the job found out.
Stupid.
Lost his job. He started going through, just a lot of mental things, so he had to go.
But she stayed with him. Do you hear what she just said? Let's rewind that. Let's rewind that and listen to what we're talking about. Just listen.
A date with this guy. He was a finance manager. He lost his job due to drinking and DUIs, got arrested, the job found out.
Lost his job due to drink. Drank himself out of a job. The job found out. Got a DUI. Arrested. Blah, 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 blah. She stayed with him. Listen, man. If a woman really, really loves you, she's not going to leave you if you lose your job. She's not. She's not. If she really loves you, she will not leave you if you lose your job. At least not yet. A woman who really loves you, if something bad happens, like you lose your job, she'll give you the time to blow off some steam, lick your wounds, come up with a plan, and hit the reset button. She's not just going to all of a sudden, okay, you lost your job, I'm out of here. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. They just all of a sudden lose you. No. They'll stand by you and they will support you because you have a track record of success with your job. Please believe that as soon as you lose that job, that clock starts. A woman is not going to stay with a man and support him indefinitely. Women will never do that. And you want to know something? They shouldn't do it. There is no fucking reason that a grown-ass woman should support a grown-ass man indefinitely. Not a chance. So all you niggas out here talking about, oh, well, she left me after, I have a friend, his girlfriend left after he lost his job. What you're not telling, the part of the story that you're not mentioning, is the fact that he wallowed in self-pity, kept drinking every night, went out and got a DUI, and was never the same after that. Again, if a woman really loves you, she will give you time. She'll give you time to hit the reset button. Listen, if you got to tie a few off, listen, if you got to crawl into a bottle for a day or two, listen, she understands that. She gets that. But if you stay there, then she's out. She's gone. She's got to hitch her way. She's got to hitch herself to another wagon. She absolutely has to. Yes, law number 37 in full effect, as Mr. E 1976 points out. Wow. Looks like Baker Mayfield might go to Indianapolis. Holy God. Carson Wentz to the Washington Commanders. Baker Mayfield possibly to the Colts. So who's going to be the Browns quarterback? See, this is why the Browns are always in the top 10 of the NFL draft. They don't stick with anybody. The Cleveland Browns are like women. At the first sign of trouble, they cut bait. They do it with coaches and quarterbacks. And I know I'm going off on a tangent here, guys, but I want you to keep something in mind. The Cleveland Browns, they won their first playoff game for the first time in like 30 years. They're going to release the quarterback that got them to that point. in just 2 years. Unbelievable. Let's continue.
Stupid.
Lost his job. He started going through, just a lot of mental things. So he had to go see a psychologist. Long story short, things with us were going well because I was like a very positive mindset for him, but
So you
it
smashed?
was draining. Yes.
There we go.
This was the past, so
There it
this
is.
is the
She
sign.
said yes.
I'm just trying to tell you.
I know. No, but this is serious.
Okay. All right.
So, no, he was going through a lot, and he had a lot of demons. But
A lot of demons. Oh boy. She's a modern woman. She's outed herself as a modern woman. She was out. She just outed herself as a modern woman. He had a lot of demons, lost his job, he drank a lot, but she stayed with him. Jeez, you can't make this stuff up, man.
So come to find out, he was just being super, like overprotective. Like when I would go out with my girlfriends, he would be like, "Where are you? Who are you with?" But
Oh my
it's
God, he
not
was
like
insecure?
no. It was not like a man trying to just protect his girl or anything like that. It was more so like psychotically. I was getting a psychotic vibe, and it was so early on. It was so early on. It was too early on, and it was something in me that was like, let me cut off this guy. And
It was a psychotic vibe. He wanted to know, where are you and who are you with? Ladies, insecurity is a two-way street. If you don't give him a reason to believe that you are running around on him, he won't accuse you of such. But I'm just going out with my girls. I understand that, but girls cheat on girls' nights out all the time. But I'm just traveling for work. Did you not watch the beginning of the show? Women are always quick to say, "Oh, he wants to know where I'm doing, what I'm doing, what I'm doing, who I'm doing it with, and where I'm doing it, blah 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 blah." But what they fail to mention is that their behavior is conducive to infidelity, and that's why these men question her. Happens every time.
And when I cut him off, he went bizarre on me.
Yeah,
he went
here we
like
go.
a whole different person. Like started, fuck you.
So he was a cyber stalker after you dated him.
No, well, yes.
Okay.
While
There it is. Did you hear that? I said, so he was a cyber stalker after you dated him. She says, no. Oh, I mean, yes.
Stop the cap.
Come
I
on.
was
See, I
dating
thought
him.
he was a cyber stalker before he dated him, and then he started. Oh my God, he's a cyber stalker.
So as I'm dating
my
him,
God.
this man has like
Oh,
over 12
boy.
dozen reports from West Palm Beach to Miami Beach County.
She said 12 dozen reports. Did you hear this? Hold on.
This man has like over 12 dozen reports from.
Okay. 12 times 12? 12 dozen. 12 dozen, which means there are a dozen 12s. That's 144. Now, maybe it was a slip of the tongue. Maybe it's a Freudian slip. But you figured this out after he started doing this stuff to you? You didn't look up his name before you started dating him like all women do? Huh? Like all women do? No, you want to know why she didn't? Because the guy had a good job, he's probably good looking and probably had game. I keep trying to tell y'all, man, girls don't give a damn. Dude, listen, man, I've been arrested, I think 28, 29 times. I've been arrested over 24 times. I've been convicted of 4 felonies. I am a 4-time convicted felon that never scared girls away. Ever. Girls would ask me about my criminal record all the time. Straight up in Vegas, they ask you, have you ever been arrested? Yep. Oh, how many times? I don't know, 20, 25. Oh my God, do you have a criminal record? Yeah. What's on your criminal record? I'm like, well, I'm not going to tell you, but 4 felonies. Oh my God. Guess how many of them left? The answer is no.
From West Palm Beach to Miami Beach County of women that reported him cyber stalking them from Facebook. You guys can literally pull it up right now.
Oh boy.
This could be one
It
of
is
any number of guys because a lot of guys.
And the only reason why I found out because I was an operations administration for a school and I was recruiting for the departments and I was recruiting for a collection specialist and his resume popped up.
So why didn't you do this before you started fucking him?
Hell nah.
Wow.
So I end up Googling his full name, and that's where the Channel 10 and everything. And I was like, that was God. I could have been dead.
But
I could have been dead. He was about to do that. Oh God.
but you smashed though, right?
I mean, yeah, I really
Okay.
liked the guy. I did like the guy. Listen, I liked the guy. He
I
was
said, but you
pretty
smashed
cool.
though. But you
But at the
smashed though,
same
right?
time, like that soul, you
Yeah, he
gotta
was
fix
Jeffrey
that soul.
Dahmer.
That's like
If
that's
you
like
were
that new.
to-
Check this out. If you were to ask this question to every woman in America, your worst first date ever. Oh my God, he picked me up. He lived with his mom, and he took me to McDonald's. But did you smash? Well, yeah, of course. He was hot.
No.
There it is.
No, I saw potential. I honestly saw potential in him, even though he went through what he went through. I saw the potential.
Translation: the dick game was on point. That's all that means.
He was a good guy. He
So the
was a
dick
good
game was
guy.
good, though?
Oh, pff, Jesus fucking Christ!
He was a good guy.
Yeah, the
he
dick
was a
game
great
was
guy.
listen, staying with a dude because the dick game is on point, that's okay. Like, staying with a
No,
girl.
it is what it is.
That's okay. Not the best strategy, but, you know, hey, I'm not going to judge.
Hey, it might be crazy, but
Her story is
You
like
know what I'm saying? LQ kept it real. Like, he might be crazy, but if he digs you down, it's all good.
Crazy
Tinder
out of bed.
swindler shit that's on Netflix right now.
No.
Tinder
That's
swindler,
crazy.
here we go. Shout out to Eric Presley with the $10 super chat. Says, every time I watch these chicks on Fresh and Fit, my blood pressure rises. I don't know how you guys do it. Keep up the good work, Donovan. It takes a lot of practice. Divine Smack, $10, says she's proof of what Kevin Samuels was talking about yesterday. She loves that toxic lifestyle. That's why she stayed. Listen, I have said this before. Today's women, modern women, are afraid of peace. Modern women are afraid of peace. They desire chaos. They desire conflict. They desire that toxic relationship. As soon as things get too quiet, they got to do something to sabotage the relationship. That's what happened with this chick.
Special type shit. Yeah.
It's called the Tinder swindler.
Oh, yeah.
That's the same shit.
Yes, sir.
Like,
Somebody just told
I
me
need a
about that.
Don DeMarco for Simon Live Vibe. I did a
Tinder
live
swindler.
stream. I'm on episode 829. I did a live stream on Simon Live Vibe. It was like episode 450. That dude was a fucking pro.
Yeah,
Real
no,
talk.
for real. He was on there like I was just like, wait
He
a
was a
second.
pro. Shout out.
What's his name? Peter's down.
No. His name is Simon Live Vibe.
He was a son.
The only thing, yes, the Prince of Diamonds.
He's from Israel.
The Prince of
Yeah,
Diamonds.
he's wanted in like 18 countries by like Interpol. Short snippet on this. This is interesting because
Only Myron laughed because he was the only one at the table who knows what Interpol is.
these three women come forward with their harrowing stories. Oh, I got swindled by this
He stole
dude.
so much money from me.
Oh, yeah, right.
Check this out, man. Western men, we go through this all the
Here
time.
we go.
Riddle
About to
me
drop
this,
the
man.
knowledge.
Have we heard this story before? I met a girl. She led me to believe that she was someone she was not. I ended up wasting my time, my energy, my money, blah 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 blah, and she ended up finessing me. Those
Yes,
stories,
sir.
those stories happen all the time. But you want to know what they tell guys? Oh, you should have known, blah 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 blah. So
Right.
you know what I say to Celia Fieldjoy, who got swindled by Simon
I'm
Live
so
Vibe? You should have fucking known.
That's right.
Okay, but
I don't know. I don't have one bit of sympathy because I'll tell you what, Simon Live Vibe got the jump on Celia, but I can promise you how many hearts has Celia broken in her life? For every one guy, you guys all know it.
Damn it. I knew Walter was going to want to be let out. Hang on, guys. Give me a second. I got to let out the cat. All right, Walter, come on. Wait a minute. Where's my... All right, little fella. Let's go. Hey, Deb, wake up. I need some water. Wake up. Wake up. Oh, you're downstairs? Wake up. Bring me a mason jar with some ice and a Perrier. Thank you, ma'am. All right. Oh, what the fuck happened to the goddamn camera? There it is. I told her, I said, wake up! I said, bitch, I'm thirsty, goddammit. Let's continue.
For every
Karma's a
one
bitch.
guy who gets over on you, you guys have done the same thing to 38 men. It is what it is.
The
Oh,
only question, the only question I had throughout the whole show is like, how the fuck did you take out 40 grand and then another 25, and then another. How the fuck
They
did
were-
you get all those goddamn loans? Like,
they
is
were
there something
in-
going on in
they
Europe that
were
I
in
don't
He was a
know?
fucking pro.
In love.
No,
What
I'm saying,
makes
like,
you
how
do
does the
crazy?
bank, like, how do you visit? You just take out 40 grand. Like, in America, you take out 40 grand,
They on
right?
your ass.
You try, yeah,
Real
you try
talk.
to buy a
He
house,
did it.
it's not happening. Like,
This guy was a pro. What he did is he had one of his companies draw up like basically a
Simon Levi, the Prince of Diamonds.
W2.
right.
I love you. You sweet. You cute. Kisses.
right, you're right. Yeah.
And then they called up American.
Oh, wait a minute.
American
I think I
Express.
clipped that.
$2,000 a week. I was like, what the
Unbelievable.
fuck?
Yeah. And I love the way he used to talk to her on the phone. He's like, I love you. You're beautiful. You're sweet. Kisses.
Thanks so much.
There it is. I thought I clipped that. Oh, I thought I clipped this. Where is it? Oh, I thought I.
Kisses. I love you so much. You're beautiful. You're sweet. I hope you have a great day. Kisses.
Kisses.
Yeah, she deserved to be scammed.
I need this money right now. Peter's down.
Movie that is kind of similar to that. I forgot what it's called. These two guys, they swindle rich women.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh.
no. I know what you're talking
Damn.
about.
I thought I had this clipped.
Aaron Cleary told us to watch it.
Oh, no.
I know. I
Can't
know.
remember.
I will
I
say
love
this.
you. You're
You know what?
beautiful. You're
Brittany
sweet.
Renner's making
Kisses.
more money than that
Uh-oh.
guy was at every month.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Right
I'm
now.
so
Like
fucking dead.
$200,000.
Not Brittany Renner.
Right?
Leave Brittany alone.
Allegedly.
I remember that video. That was funny.
I will say this. I mean, if that doesn't tell you the climate of the dating market where you can make a Tinder special on a man finessing women
Real talk.
because it is such a rare
Real
Yeah.
fucking
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
talk.
saying that you
Law number 37 of the 49 Laws of Sharpe states, do not feel sorry for a woman who has been fucked over by a man, for she has done the same thing to at least 24 men. I don't give a fuck about Celia Fieldjoy. I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn. She ran up on a pro. Oh, hey. Thank you. No, that's all right. I know you're not feeling good. I appreciate you. Thank you. Wake that ass up. All right. Got my Perrier and my mason jar full of ice. Anyway, I don't feel sorry for Celia Fieldjoy. I really don't. She ran up on a pro, and that pro got the best of her. But I can promise you that Celia has screwed over no less than 25 fucking dudes. I'll tell you that. Don't feel sorry for these bitches out here complaining. Oh my God, he took advantage of me. He fucked me and didn't take me to dinner. Da 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 da. And I'm about to explain it to you right now. Here we go.
You literally make it causes outrage. It gets it.
Yes, sir.
You know, a Netflix special.
Uh-huh.
People are talking about it. It's trending.
You
Whenever
know
a
it.
man is able to play the same game that a woman plays and gets money out of her or resources out of her,
Oops.
it's seen as an amazing feat.
That's right.
But when women do it, it's just another day in office.
should have
no one
known.
gives a fuck.
The Dine and Dash
Real
dater.
talk.
You guys heard about the Dine and Dash dater? No.
Yes.
Okay. So there's a guy. He used to go on dates with these bitches, and he would stick them with the check, right? He'd stick them with the check. Well, then there was a recent article that women admitted, 30% of women admitted to going on dates with men they were not romantically interested in for the express intent of getting fed. Dine and Dash dater, Tinder swindlers.
King Life, you're killing me in the chat. But there you guys see, I'm not a complete asshole to Devin all the time. I know if she's not feeling good, but I still need some shit, I'll joke with her. So
he gets 120 days. These girls get a pat on the back.
There it is.
I don't make the rules.
And a GoFundMe.
Also, even recently, TikTok, Caleb West Elm.
Oh, I
Oh
did
my
see
God.
that.
Literally,
Dude.
like,
yes,
that
sir.
itself,
that down.
the whole new generation. We did a video on that as well.
I'm not going to cry about it because this is the dating market. Some things are in our favor, some things are not. But as men,
This is exactly what Rolo said yesterday on Fresh and Fit. In terms of double standards, no, they're not double. Well, I'm going to say this. They're not double standards. They're different standards. And the reason why they're different standards is because men and women are what class? Different. Different. A double standard would be two girls who sleep around. One gets shamed, one does not. That is a double standard because the girls are the same. There cannot be double standards do not exist if the two parties involved are not the same. It's not a double standard, it's a different standard. So like Rolo said yesterday, sometimes it's fucking awesome to be a guy, sometimes it's awesome to be a girl. Sometimes it sucks to be a guy, sometimes it sucks to be a girl. But girls only complain when it sucks to be a girl. Fuck them.
you just have to know what to watch out for. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
To me, listen, shout out to Brittany Renner. Look, man, she got her hooks in a college kid who didn't know any better. She got the bag. I'm not mad at Brittany. Hustle, Brittany, hustle. Now she's gonna be single for the rest of her life, but she got the bag. It is what it is.
Yeah, the reality is, as
you guys are killing me. DJ Berserk says the screaming was priceless. He said, "Wake up!"
the guy, if you get finesse, they just basically look at you like
stupid.
But as
Right.
girl,
That's
if you
right.
finesse a girl though,
you're a criminal.
It's a whole other thing.
Real talk.
Yeah.
It's a double standard.
There's a lot of double standards.
Same things with the Playboy. Oh my God! With all these men were looking at his.
By the way, guys, I am going to break down Secrets of Playboy. That'll be after Love is Blind is over with. After I am finished with Love is Blind, after I'm done with that breakdown, I am going to break down Secrets of Playboy. Now, that's not a dating show, but the reason why I am going to break that down is because the Secrets of Playboy, it is chock full of blame shifting, not taking accountability. It's just it is so chock full of female nature and how they absolutely positively do not take accountability for any of their actions. None whatsoever. These, I don't want to spoil it, but Secrets of Playboy is definitely coming up. You can believe that.
This bitch, you're in a Playboy bunny outfit. What are they supposed to do? Just
What was her name? Holly or something like that?
dude, all their names are Holly.
Yeah, you're right. They all
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They're Holly or Stacy or Matt.
I'm not gonna lie, the Cyberstalker one, I didn't see.
Yeah, that was.
You
I didn't
guys
see that
need
coming
to
either.
check it
Yeah,
out. I swear to God, it's
Oh,
crazy.
God,
I'm gonna look that shit up.
whatever. She turned the guy into a cyberstalker.
I didn't. He was already.
See that? Told you.
He was live in action when I was dating him.
So here's something else that's interesting too, because we broke down the West Elm Caleb, and just for you guys that don't know, basically what this guy did was he was on Hinge, he was on the dating apps, he was meeting these girls, and he would go out with them. He would use the same exact lines. He would use
Oh
the
yeah, I
same
heard about
exact-
this.
Make a Spotify playlist with them, whatever. He basically used the same routine
Yes.
to get the girls, which I think is fantastic. You
And
gotta
he
have a
was-
plan.
He would send nudes too.
And he would send nudes.
Yes.
And what happened was he started sleeping with a bunch of girls in Manhattan. And one girl posted on TikTok, hey, I went out on this date with this guy. And then a bunch of other girls were like, hey, I went out on this guy. And they started to notice a pattern that he was using the same exact tactics, right, on the women.
Oh my God.
Now, here's something interesting. They all put his information out there.
See that?
Who he worked for, etc. His picture.
Yep.
They cyberstalked him. And not only that did they cyberstalk him, they worked together and colluded to cyberstalk him.
It's like
No
that
one
movie.
bats an eye. But if you meet a
Yeah.
guy, no, not to use you as an example, but if a woman meets a guy and he does any type of cyberstalking, it's this guy's fucking crazy.
There it is.
News.
So
There it is.
It is what it is. I'm not here to call double standards or cry about it.
It is what it is.
I accept double standards. That reality is sexist.
I'm gonna listen. I'm calling it right now. I'm no longer going to call them double standards. I'm going to call them different standards. Double standards can only occur when the two people involved are the same. Men and women, not the same. So that is not a double standard.
Just laugh when these so-called people, the same women that are on TikTok that are feminists, say men and women are equal.
Yep.
They want all this bullshit. They're the ones that get away with the double standard.
There
in
it
the
is.
country,
Yes,
and
they do.
benefit from it. But when we call it out, oh no, that's not how it is, and it's like, yo, you can't get mad at double standards when they don't benefit. I accept that reality is sexist. I always say it.
There it is.
Human beings are inherently sexist. You know what I'm saying?
What it comes down to, and you put this succinctly, we as men, we try to leverage our resources for sex. Women use their sexuality to leverage for resources. In life, there are winners and losers, man. And sometimes you get a little bit closer to a tie, sometimes, but at the end of the day, guys are trying to get laid and girls are trying to get taken care of.
Yeah.
It is what
And
it
I would
is.
argue women are
Guys are trying to get laid. Girls are trying to get paid. That's really what it comes down to.
destroying men when it comes to
yeah.
who's winning the
You
game.
guys are definitely winning. That's for sure.
It's I would say because like the thing too also is that like we and we've done this before on the podcast. We don't have to do it now, but I mean, let's be honest. You ask 100 girls, how many of you have been on a date with a guy that you have zero intention of having sex with? I would
Here we
argue
go.
probably 90%
Here
of
we
them would
go.
say, I've done it.
Here we go.
You ask a guy, how many of you have been on a date with a woman that you had zero intention of having sex with? None of them are going to raise their hand.
No.
Men don't go out to date unless they're trying to smash. Period.
Real talk.
But think about it. These guys are going on dates, and then girls are finessing all the time. So who's winning? The women are winning 99% of the time.
Well, this is why, and this is exactly why, law number 3, the 49 laws of Sharpe.
There it
class,
is.
Never feed her before you fuck her.
Trying to tell y'all.
I mean,
Break
that rule, but no, because
I was gonna say you never gonna get fucked.
It's true, man. It's true because no
Liquor
girl's gonna
kills.
have sex with you after she had a big old double cheeseburger.
Yes,
That
sir.
is not gonna happen. A big old burrito supreme, you are not fucking.
Hell no.
You are not fucking.
Not fucking.
Fuck around, hit up on the
She
toilet.
has a salad. She has a salad or like the ahi appetizer. You're getting laid.
You're getting that ass.
Serious.
Yes, sir.
No doubt.
I don't eat salad.
I don't
You
like
burn
that.
it.
Did Rolo just drop note out? I'm mad at you, Rolo.
It's I think that's a fantastic general rule for the average guy. Because
Sure.
what the,
Yeah, that's true.
Because and here's the thing. I would say for 85% plus of men, that's a great rule to have, because what do most guys do? They over fucking do it.
Yes.
They take her to a nice place. They spend a bunch of money. They fucking they forget that they need to still escalate and touch her. You know what I'm saying? And not just have a platonic conversation.
No pre-screening.
No pre-screening. Hey, just meet me at this place. I don't fucking know you, but let's just do this. And
right.
To see if she's even interested sexually.
There you go.
And they take her out and they get finessed. So
that is true.
you know, so I would say for most regular guys that don't understand how women really think, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't take her out on dinner.
Boom.
But if you do, if you're RP aware, you understand how women operate, then you'll be able to vet her.
Get a little more leeway,
Yeah, you'll be able to vet her. Because, like, I mean, Fresh, you don't take them on dinner dates, but you know, also you should let the people know.
He takes them to get tacos.
That you have a FaceTime call with her.
Yep.
You do a lot of pre-screening.
A whole lot.
Yeah,
Like, before you even go on a date, right, bro? I literally pre-screen, for example, FaceTime, text, and Instagram. And if I don't see the interest level there where you're trying to smash, I'm never going on a date. Nope. And then I'm going already to eat food anyway. So hey, I'm going here. Here's a spot. You know what?
There you go. See that? Fresh said, "I'm going to eat food anyway." Listen,
pull up you can, but I'm going.
But it's important
there it is.
It's important that you tell the people that, though.
Yeah,
you got to tell them that, because they're thinking you're a simp now. So
What you gonna do when you're ready to get married and settle and
Whoa,
who's doing that?
Slow down already.
So the takeaway, guys, is: can you take a girl out to get food? Yes,
but
on a first date, yes, but you're gonna have to put more work on the front end.
That's right.
If you're gonna do that, you know, and if you don't want to put in work, then I agree. You got to go what Donovan said, a low investment date. If you don't want to put in the work,
That's
on
right.
the front end.
But for most guys, it's a fail-safe to just go on a drink date.
I would prefer that anyway.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I think people forget
This is funny. Listen to this.
first dates. People are never really themselves on their first
Yeah, you're
date.
awkward as fuck,
Representatives.
you know?
People are never you. That's why I feel like first dates. Like,
Merch.
think about it. First dates is either that he's trying to play a game, or she's trying to either be too shy because she's probably nervous, trying to figure out who you are, or she's out there depending on. The
Listen
vibe.
closely.
But first dates are always like the sample. I feel
trial.
like the trial.
Merch.
That's why I say, okay, don't go on the dinner date. Go have fun. Go see how you vibe.
Like break the ice.
And then if you want to really take it there, then go out there.
Uh-huh.
You'll know off that first date if it's gonna go or not.
Dude, you'll know within the first 10 seconds if it's going to go or not. CigarMan85 with the $10 super chat says, a woman asking a man if they had a criminal record is the same as a credit company asking for your credit score because they want you to have sex for free while the other men have to pay up front. Wow. That was the comment of the fucking day. Woo-wee. Damn.
But I think
That's straight whiz. That is wisdom. As in whiz. Not cheese whiz, wisdom.
Dates are like,
You know when he approached you whether or not you're going to smash. When dudes approach you, whatever the case may be, they're girls are like, all right, well, I'm hungry. I ain't got nothing to do
that's
this
not
month, so
always
I'm
true.
not fucking. No, it's not always true, but it's true a lot more than it's not.
Like when you meet a guy for the first time.
Did you hear that? Anytime I say something, Juicy's like, no, doesn't apply to me. Nah, bitch, it applies to you.
You know,
You already know.
I know.
If I'm a smash,
Yeah.
friends on tomorrow, you know what? I'll take him and get what I want.
Boom.
You can think smash, but then like it's
Listen.
how you
They can turn you off.
play.
Listen.
No,
Of course.
it's how
Listen.
you play. It's how everything goes. You know, because you can smash, but the worst thing I hate more than anything is
Listen to this. What she is about to do, and this is so funny because she says this with a reckless abandon, as though no one at the table knows what she's talking about. She is about to become the epitome of plausible deniability. Watch and learn.
is when it's noticeable. Like, please, guys, please do not if you're trying to smash a girl, don't make it noticeable.
No, I think you should make it noticeable.
Dude,
Don't make it so
Just tell me
noticeable.
straight up.
What she's
I'd rather
saying-
you know.
Noticeable.
Listen.
No, you're 100% right. What she's saying, and I agree 100%. Please give me plausible deniability. That way, when my homegirls
There it
ask
is.
me, why did you
There
say
it
that
is.
to Donovan's
There it
place?
is. You look. You hear Shay Butter laughing in the background because she knows it's true. She knows it's true.
She invited me up to
Unbelievable.
watch these
I
videos
was
on
drunk, he
underwater
was cute,
basketball.
and one thing led to
One
I'm
thing
trying to
led
help you guys
another.
not looking thirsty for the women's eyes.
No.
I mean, in a sense where it's like just
That's bad advice.
Women don't want to look like hoes. Women want to engage in hoe shit, but not. I don't normally do this.
I got a
don't smash
question.
on the first
I
date.
got a
It is
question.
what it is.
I got a question for the whole panel. Okay, for all the girls, have you or would you ever have sex with a guy on the night that you met?
Yes.
On the
I've
first
done that.
night?
I mean,
Here we go.
Honestly, like, I'm gonna be
Here we
honest.
go.
One at a time. One at a time.
Here we go. Here we go. That's what I loved about this podcast. Is I don't think we didn't have to read super chats because this was Twitch, so this was good.
Would you or would you?
All right, we'll go around the table. Have you or would you? So this 2-part question, ladies.
Oh, boy.
Have you done it before or would you in the future?
I'm just gonna go ahead and preemptively hit the
Stop the cap.
button because you already know what's coming.
Stop the cap.
Yes, I have done it before.
And would you in the future again?
Yes, I would do it again.
Bingo! There it is. Hey, I am not. Look. I ain't mad at LQ. LQ kept it a buck. LQ kept it a stack. She was like, "Well, I've done it before, and shit, nigga, I'll do it again. Fuck it."
You from
So
the A? Keep it real.
no, I'll keep it real. So I mean, yeah, I've done it before, 100%. My current boyfriend, we had sex on the first date. I
Yes,
mean,
sir.
the first night, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
And look, 6 years. I don't think that necessarily determines on what's going to happen in the
Uh-oh.
relationship always. But it,
But it does
definitely
most
could.
of the time.
Yeah, most of the time it does.
Yeah, you're the exception to the rule. If I smash a girl on the first date, she's in the fuck friend zone.
No, I agree.
Yes, sir.
No, I agree.
Yes, sir.
I agree with what she says because a lot of people will say, "Well, if you have sex on the first night, that makes you a hoe or whatever. It's not going to last."
No, it's all about the
No, it
connection
doesn't.
I have. It's about the
Actually,
connection.
all of my long term, I smashed on the first night.
There you go. See?
You guys are
Now this
all exceptions to the rule. For top,
See, so listen, and this is a fundamental difference between myself and Rolo and Fresh. Rolo and Fresh are like, look, just because I smash a girl on the first date doesn't mean I'm going to put her in the fuck friend zone. Doesn't mean she automatically disqualifies herself for a long-term relationship. But me, I'm different. I'm like, listen, if I fuck you on the first date, I'm not committing. But it is what it is. But this is a very important moment. So I just got disagreed with by both Fresh, of the most popular dude of the fastest growing podcast in the world, and the godfather of the manosphere, and your boy still stood his ground. I still managed to listen. Listen, I was like, okay, listen, I'm going to respectfully disagree. It is what it is. Just listen very closely.
I smashed on the first night.
There you go. See?
You guys are all exceptions to the rule. For top, I'm telling
There
you,
it
for
is.
guys with options, if a guy is looking for a woman to settle down with, if you fuck him on the first date, he's like, okay, that was great, but how many times has she done this?
I have to
And
oppose
that's easy.
because
That's the problem.
let's say, for example, right, you're a guy that has game, you're aware of how things operate. If she's into you, she wants to smash you. So the carnal nature is, you know what, we connected on a strong level.
We're
She's
fucking
vibing.
grown.
We're two adults.
Yeah, you're fucking grown, but you're still in control.
We consent to this. You fucked.
No, I agree.
Now, Rolla, you wanna?
Well, I was just gonna. I'm gonna pull a Sterling Cooper on you here because Sterling Cooper answered this exact same question before. He was like if a woman wants to have sex with me on the first night, it shows like a level of interest. Like she knows the game already. She knows what's going on, and she's down. She's DTF, right? So I continue around. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Well, she didn't go yet.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. Whoa. Sorry.
The question is,
would you or have
had
you?
sex in
Elizabeth.
the past in the first date,
Okay.
or would you in the?
You guys are about to hear. You guys are about to see the thought. This woman thinks out loud with this answer. Just listen to how she thinks out loud. This is funny as shit.
Future.
I have, and the way it happened was very
here we go.
spontaneous.
See?
and the way
There it is.
supposed to
See?
happen
Here it
was
is.
very- No, it happened.
Donovan's point just now.
No, it happened.
Wow.
No, it happened very just like a wow.
Look, listen to her. Listen to her.
Because I'm the person where I'm genuine. Like
Everybody at the table's laughing because they know they're like, bitch, you don't know. Like, this is Fresh and Fit. Like, the audience of Fresh and Fit does not buy your bullshit story.
person where I would naturally wouldn't happen, but it happened in a nice,
I'm not
natural
usually like
way.
this,
but I wouldn't. I would like now in the future. I would probably think twice
I would probably think twice.
for sure. Like I don't know. I was probably more spontaneous when I was like a lot younger, but I think
Unbelievable. She's verifying everything.
now I
imagine
would
that.
definitely-
Would you do it again in the future? Yes or no?
Maybe if it was a good, like I don't know.
Maybe if it was a good, I don't know.
I don't think so. No, I don't
No,
know.
there it is. Look at how quickly she went from yes to no. This is so funny. Girls do their level best not to look bad, not to look like O's. You're never going to get a woman to admit on a podcast with better than 600,000 subscribers with then 2,000 people watching that you're never going to admit that you had a one-night stand and that you're going to do it again. Not unless you're someone who looks like LQ. Listen again.
Honestly, in my heart.
Listen to how fast she goes from no to yes. This is so funny.
spontaneously when I was like a lot younger, but I think
Oh,
now
imagine that.
Would you do it again in the future?
Said, imagine that.
Yes or no?
maybe if it was a good, like, I don't know.
That's a
I don't
yes.
think so. No.
No.
I'm gonna be honest in my heart. No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna be honest in my heart. Boom. Wow. So now you know she's capping.
Stop the cap.
Okay. And how old are you, by the way?
I'm sorry.
How old are you?
25.
Okay.
Chris, put the camera on you when you ask questions. God damn, man. All right. Donovan,
would I ever smash a girl that I was interested in on the first date? Yes, and yes.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Fair enough.
The way that's the way I shit test women. If she smashes on the first date, I question. Okay, how many other times has she done this? Where a lot of girls go wrong is they don't give it up on the first date, but then they don't continue to show interest. If you smash a girl if you don't smash a girl on the first date and she doesn't show interest, then that means she was just using you. But if I tell girls all the time, you gotta protect you from me. I'm a dude, you're attractive, I'm going to try to fuck you. If you let me fuck you, we're gonna have fun, but you're never going to elevate anything past a friend with benefit because we fucked on the first date. That's just the way. I know not every guy thinks that way, but when you're a man with options, you can do that.
Problem. Now today.
All right. Devin, you're up to you. What you want to?
I don't discuss my sexual past.
Okay.
Woo! There it is. Oop. Let's listen to that one more again. She said it loud and proud.
Devin, you're up to you. What you want to?
I don't discuss my sexual past.
Okay.
Good job, Devin.
Donovan made her forget all about it.
Super boring, yes, but
Good job, Devin.
I have a relationship to preserve here.
Yeah.
Good job, Devin.
I like that.
I swear I'm a nice guy.
See, and that's the problem now today. Like women feel like when they're in a relationship, they can't
Uh-oh.
talk about their old sex life. And
I can't. It's
unfortunately,
respect.
Now it's a
it is
conversation.
respect, but in a sense,
Now
I
it's a
feel
conversation.
I'm just saying, in reality, you should be able to talk about your old sex life. Not to say
Absolutely.
like it should be main topic in details, but you should be.
I could explain
No,
if you would.
no, you don't have to. No, not for me. Not for
I
me.
want
No,
to.
no.
I
I was just going off of what he was
She's like, you don't have to explain.
saying.
See,
What
when we first met, if I spoke about my past, he would say that I was picking my nose and eating boogers. So
Here, hold
whenever
the microphone and speak into it.
whenever I talked
you.
about my past, he would say I'm eating boogers. So
Yes, like I'd say,
Now-
I'm imagining you
now
eating
now
boogers.
it's ingrained in my head that when I think about the past,
Oh,
I'm
so he
like,
got you thinking like that.
yeah, now I'm gonna be like, I
He
ain't
got you
eating
thinking
boogers
like
on
that.
air, no, thank you.
Anyway,
Listen to Juicy talking about, that's a bad thing, but guess what? That bitch is twice your age, and she's got a man, and you don't.
sorry.
I agree with you. I think a woman should absolutely be able to talk about and do whatever it is she wants to do, which means that I, as a man, I now have the option to dismiss you as someone I want to be in a relationship with because I don't date women who talk about their sexual pasts. Boom!
Okay.
Uno reverse.
Yeah.
Draw two, motherfucker.
Draw two. So would you not smash someone on the first date?
Well, as I said before, I have, and it wasn't.
Was it the Arab
best.
guy? Was it the Arab? Oh,
No,
the
it
Arab guy.
wasn't the Arab guy.
I'm pulling for you. I'm pulling for him, man.
Wait, so you're saying it wasn't juicy?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh shit.
No, no. I'm
That was-
juicy.
that was terrible.
I
She said,
got in
nigga,
the
don't get it
name.
twisted. It was juicy.
I was not in that
Don't
name.
get it
Juicy.
twisted.
My past name made me that.
I was
You
hoping
should have
you'll
did a
follow up.
buzzer. You should have did a buzzer for that.
I'm the only white guy in here, and I think that's corny.
Oh! Yeah! Rolo!
Motherfucker. White Don DeMarco. Don DeMarco. Donald. Donald.
Yo, so we were joking about that. So like the black Don DeMarco is this one, right? The white Don DeMarco was the horn sound, and then Donald Fitzgerald DeMarco.
The sex was just bad, so I don't like bad sex.
So do you think if the guy?
I don't like bad sex. Again, as though this is somehow unique to her. Give me a break.
Possibly could give you good sex. It would
Donald F. Wait, hold on. Donald Fitzgerald DeMarco Jr.
be a good experience.
I feel like in
Merch.
sex, if you gotta make me nut, I have to
Oh,
nut.
God.
Like,
Here we go.
just
Here we
in
go.
a general, just a equal.
I got a
compliment.
nut, sweetheart. You don't get. See, when girls talk like this is such a turnoff. when girls talk like this. I got a nut. Bitch, you don't nut. You don't bust a nut. You don't nut. The reason why the term bust a nut is used when a guy is talking about ejaculation is because the sperm is created by the what class? The nuts. Women don't bust nuts. God, I can't stand masculine ass bitches like this. I gotta bust a nut.
Sorry.
Yeah, she's all about that nut. Law number 17 of the
Here we go.
Stop caring about a woman's needs in bed.
No, you have to care about my needs. But as far as would I do it again? No. Like I said, I have to wait. Personally, only cause like I just need to know like that connection
But what
level.
about that big dick nigga DeMario?
I don't care how big your dick is. I've had guys who pressed up.
Oh, we both hit her with it.
No, I really
Wait,
don't.
hold on,
I
hold on.
really
What about Taekwon though?
I don't know. It's Taekwon. Sorry.
I mean, just because they have the big dick doesn't necessarily mean they know how to use it.
I dated a guy who had.
Like
for instance,
Speak for yourself.
No,
I'm not saying for
seriously.
every man, but you know.
No, like for
So,
instance,
Tia.
my first boyfriend was a very large size, and he was very forceful with it. So
My first boyfriend. Oh, so the guy who took her virginity was a big dick nigga.
Stop the cap.
This bitch stays capping.
that didn't really please me because he wasn't sexually satisfied.
Yeah, we trying to put your cervix in your spine. That's what we trying to do.
No, I'm not trying to do
That's the
that.
goal. That's the
I
goal.
like slow sex, and you gotta make me nut.
We're surgeons. We're trying to rearrange guts. That's what we do.
Yeah,
That sounds pretty accurate.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that
question,
sounds
your first boyfriend, how long you him been dating?
We were dating for a year.
You made him wait a year?
No, we were dating for a year.
Oh, how long did you
No.
make him wait for the booty?
Probably a month.
Damn.
Next.
Damn.
Um,
I ain't
All right,
waiting,
moving on.
I'm not waiting a month for the butter.
Come on, Shay. Bring it home.
It's juicy for a reason.
Shea butter.
Shea butter.
Bring it home, Shay butter.
Shea butter.
I wouldn't, and I have not.
Stop
I
the
wouldn't
cap.
because I
Stop
see
the
too.
cap.
Come on, give me a break.
Y'all think I care about everything? I see too many errors. So why would I do it?
Too many what?
Errors.
Like what?
Like I got. Well, arrest me now, cause. Nah, but like I see.
FBI, open up.
No, what?
Oh,
She looked like she got turned on. She's like, no. I mean, yes. Oh, wait, hold on.
I think it goes back to what he's saying, like the fact that women are automatically like when they have sex on the first date, men do not want to have a relationship with you. They're not going to.
Not men with options.
So that's how I
don't know.
feel.
Like I said, I can't really.
I mean,
I think the guy.
I mean,
that's-
even Fresh said
Hold
it.
on. I can hold you. Not every guy thinks that Sam is that way.
You're right.
However, I would just say personally, from my experience, if I know you're holding back on me on purpose, but you know you want to do it, that turns me off.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, cool.
We're grown.
If we're two adults here, I mean,
ATL girl keeps saying we're grown, sweetheart. That's got nothing. Listen, we're grown, but that doesn't. That look, man. She keeps using "we're grown" as a justification to sleep with a guy on the first date. Bitch, we know you're grown. We know you're grown. What I'm telling you is that as a man with options, a man who has options in women, we don't commit to women who fuck on the first date because we have options. That's it.
we have a connection, and that
Robert Eliezer says, as a fellow white guy, I fully support the use of Donald Fitzgerald DeMarco. He likes the white Don DeMarco. Donald Fitzgerald DeMarco. I'm gonna have to find a way to get that. I'm gonna have to find a way to do the. I gotta find a way to cut in the white Don DeMarco. I gotta find a way to get the Blair horn in. Hang on a second. I gotta find a way to get the Blair horn in, and cut my voice saying Don DeMarco. That's gonna be funny.
that bond is there. Hey, it happens. It happens.
Yeah, I
Now
know.
after that, I want to know who you really are.
After this,
I'm gonna tell
First is
you.
trying to fuck
Damn,
first,
so
then
get-
find out who
yeah,
you are.
you
That's
just-
gangsta
I'm
shit.
gonna tell you.
I'm just saying, don't hold back.
Don't say shit. Don't say shit till I get the butt.
If it happens, it happens.
No, I'm gonna tell you
No
straight
talk.
up. If I want to have sex with you, I'm gonna let you know. Like I'm feeling you, but it's just
Oh
not time.
God.
I wanna,
Oh my God.
Like, I'm gonna be.
Dude, what women say and what women do, two different things. I want to fuck, but I'm not going to. Get the fuck out of here.
Straight up with
That
you.
is reasonable. Because for example, right? I'll go as far as I can to see what
Stop the
interest level
cap.
you're at. And if you say, you know what, I want to do it, but just not right now. That's understandable. But some girls don't say.
but how do you bring?
Oh, wait a minute. Dre Raven says it should be Donald Fitzgerald DeMarco III. Oh, I love it. He said anything less than 3 is too bourgeoisie. Love that. Wait, did that say bourgeoisie? Oh, yep. Okay. Listen, I am totally agree. Donald F. DeMarco. It's going to be Donald F. DeMarco III. That's the white Don DeMarco. I love it. Love it.
Bring up that conversation.
Exactly,
That's the thing, because I usually wait
Oh, here she goes.
for the guy to like
Here she
bring up like,
goes.
okay, so where do you want to go? How
Here
far
we
do
go.
you want to
Guys,
go?
guys don't do that.
Never bring up that conversation. So it's like,
first, and she's gonna tell you.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'd rather the conversation. I want a guy to speak to me.
No.
So,
No.
how far
What
are
do
we
you
going to go
want?
sexually tonight? I'm very
No.
interested.
No, I mean, like, while you're getting to know someone, you want to know, like,
Here she goes.
the problem is that,
So what this bitch is saying, listen, if you want to fuck, just communicate with me and tell me. Negative. That never ever works. That is bad advice.
problem is that guys assume automatically where a woman's mind is at, and all you got to do is just ask, and she'll tell you.
Oh yes, of course.
You'll know.
Me personally,
Some things are better left unsaid. I
See,
mean.
I-
There it is.
I was
Do you hear me in the background? I'm like,
Would you like to have sex with me? Check yes or no.
say when a guy tries his first move.
Tell you, it's problem.
The reason I'm on
Because
this video is
sex,
because I
if you're
would like to
if you're
know.
first talking to someone, you don't know who that person. It could be your friend. You don't know
this bitch.
how
talking to
is
you, I'm
sex
trying to
the
fuck.
first thing you
Real
want to
talk.
do. Like,
I'm trying to fuck.
We go out.
Try to get
Let's
the
say
butt.
we get some tacos or some drinks. We have a great time. We go to
You like
on the dance
tacos,
floor,
huh?
right?
yeah, he
Yes, he does.
Right?
Fresh loves him some tacos.
Dance, you know, we kiss and whatever, have a connection. Go out to the crib, watch some TV, a movie.
yeah, I'm not going back to the house.
I'm just saying, lights go off.
I had so much fun doing this. Oh, you about to smash.
Things happen. Oh,
This
I
is
like you,
great.
but I just don't want to do it right now.
This is great.
But see, I took action, and then she told me after. If I just asked, "Hey,
Hey, would you like to? Would you like to have?
No,
intercourse?
not like that. See, not like that. It's just it's the same way how you just want to see where
Would you like to have intercourse with me? I would like to know.
her head is at. You know, just like,
Oh,
hey,
this
listen,
bitch.
I've been spending
She
some
wants
time.
you to
No,
just
listen, I've
get
been
it.
talking to you, and you know what?
You want
Like,
a reason to disqualify
I
him
wanna-
up front.
I wanna-
Bingo. Did you hear what I said? That's it. She wants a reason to disqualify him up front. Even Devin's not buying it. Look at her face. Look at Dev's face. She's like, bitch. Watch.
You to just
No, listen, I've
get
been
it.
talking to you, and you know what?
You want
Like,
a reason to disqualify
I
him
wanna,
up front.
I wanna, you know, take things further, but I just wanna know where your head is at, you know? And it shows the girl that, damn, like,
I would like to know where this is heading sexually.
I just prefer that
I
because
would
then
like
it's
to
like,
know.
okay, then at least you'll know, okay.
Problem with
I
that,
I'm
more
going to be
comfortable.
communicative with you and ask
problem
you.
with that is that observing a process changes the process. They're playing a game. They want to
Dude, Rollo just dropped a bomb.
play the game.
No,
they
no,
want
no.
to
I
women,
just have transparency. Just tell me. I need to know what's going on. I don't like the game.
Hold on.
But she also wants plausible deniability. Didn't she just say 10 minutes ago, guys, don't make it so obvious that you want to have sex? But then she's telling us you have to communicate with me. I want to know if you're trying to fuck. Look, which is it? Do you want us to give you plausible deniability, or do you want us to say, hey, you trying to fuck? Like, what's up?
Because I don't do the game. I don't play it.
Right. So if a dude is taking you out, he's not trying to fuck. Is that what you're
No,
trying to
not
say? Okay,
everybody.
well then there is no game.
I don't
There
know.
it is.
I'm not thinking like that
Like, there
right
is
now.
no then why you out with the dude?
No,
to get that for
To
free?
get
Like,
to
what's
know,
up?
get
see,
to
there it
know
is.
the person, you got to see if you connect with the person
bitch,
You know
first.
what?
Like,
You prove my.
because why would you have sex with somebody first? Like,
I don't know.
I'm a
See,
man, and that's what I do.
That's
Listen,
right.
Hold on, real quick. This is real easy. Sex and Komodo. Let's just. Okay.
Love
If a
Komodo.
girl
Let's do
has
it.
sex with a guy on the first date, that is the equivalent of a man taking a woman out to Komodo on the first date. The reason why men don't generally respect and give commitment to women who give up sex on the first date is because it's not worth anything. How many times has she done this? If it was this easy for me to get sex on the first date, then the sex probably is going to be worth it. By the same token, guys who take girls out to Komodo and all these expensive restaurants end up getting ghosted on because the girl is thinking, well, if it was that easy to get a $500 dinner out of this guy, then his commitment probably isn't worth much, and neither is his time.
Or his
Men,
feelings.
hold on. Men, a male version of a slut is a man who gives his time, attention, resources, and all that good stuff up front before you get to know the girl. No, the reason why you say you want to get to know someone is because you want a reason to disqualify him up front. That's it, and that's okay. You should, because you're a woman. But I'm here to let guys know you got to understand. This is when you take a girl out for an expensive date. That is the equivalent of a girl smashing you on the first date. It is unattractive. She'll use you for a little bit. She'll take a few extra dinners, but she's not going to smash. On the smash side, yeah, the guy will fuck you for a little while, but he's never going to wipe. He's never going to take you off the market. It's the same thing.
I don't know. Like I said,
Yep, that was a mic drop there.
I think that's case by case because.
Here we go. Case by case.
I would say generally he's right though because that's how most I want to say scenarios turn out.
Okay.
However, a small portion of guys that are experienced have some type of level of like
I'm a disagree.
I did,
about 10%ers.
I did go on a date with a guy and he spent like, let's say like, I don't know, like.
This is so funny. So what I just got done saying, this woman is literally going to verify it for me. Listen and learn. Just listen.
To me, that was a lot. He spent like $600.
And you didn't smash.
And I was looking at him like,
of course not.
What are you doing? And then he was like at the end of the night, like we were enjoying ourselves and I was like ready to go home.
Dev, if you're watching, bring up the nasal spray, would you? Because my sinuses are starting to act up.
Because it's late, I'm out here with you. This time.
Listen. She's like, I want to go home because it's late. I'm out here with you. No, the reason why you didn't want to fuck that dude is because he spent $600 on you and he barely knew you. That's why.
Go home.
Because you're thinking,
and he's looking at me like, and you're not going to go back to my place?
Sorry about that.
That's what he said to me. He said, you're not going to go back to my place. And I was like, first off, why did you even spend that much money? I'm looking at you like, why are you getting all these bottles? And I'm telling him, you don't have to, I'm not that person. You don't need to do all of that.
Yeah.
And then that's when he learned. And then like, but I mean like, maybe I learned that that's the girls he was dating.
Wait a minute. Did he hit that at the same time?
And I'm telling him, you don't have to, I'm not that person. You don't need to do all of that.
Yeah.
And then that's when he learned. And then like, but I mean like, maybe I learned that that's the girls he was dating.
Oh, give me a break.
That dude's spending a man who spends that much money on a first date
he probably was used to that.
is as repulsive as a woman who gives up the butt on the first date. Listen, we'll have fun and I'll smash and all that. But I'm not even thinking about anything past the fuck buddy relationship because you gave it up too quick. That's why you guys don't give the time of day to guys who take you out on these extravagant dates at first because you're thinking, nigga, you barely know me. You spent $600 on me.
There it is.
That's what it is.
Nah, I feel like
that's what I was thinking.
Look, Juicy's like, nah. I feel like, no. You got every bitch at the table co-signing on what I just said, but you're going to be the one dissenter.
I think it's like I said, it's case by case, maybe it's generalized or whatever the case.
Well,
may
we
be.
live in generalities.
Yes, we do.
You from the A.
I am. Yeah.
I mean, that's I'm just put that out.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like this. Like this is exactly how I think. If I'm feeling you on the first date, it is what it is. I honestly have never had a bad first date, right? But it just depends on what.
She's undefeated, y'all.
What kind of connection I've had. Now I've had a shitty second date. You know what I'm saying? But
Jay Blaze said, if I was a sugar daddy, I'd take LQ to Komodo. Hey man, why not?
Did the shitty second date happen?
But you wouldn't have to take LQ to Komodo. You just have to take her to Wendy's, get that faux.
That happened after you smashed on the first date?
Absolutely not. It ended because somebody told me that they loved me on the second date. And that's just fucking weird to me.
Oh my God.
So, and that was without smashing. So I can only imagine if I did give the kitty up, then it would have been fucking crazy.
Yo, I don't have a vagina and mine is dry.
But wait, wasn't he being upfront with you?
Oh, there it is.
Listen, I mean, it is what it is. Maybe he was being upfront with me.
No. Y'all said y'all wanted upfront communication. Oh, no. You can't back out of it now.
But if you're telling me that you love me on the second date, that's not
something to watch out for. Yeah.
And I would like to take this further.
And now whether that means because like maybe he wanted to smash or whatever, maybe he wanted whatever. Yeah, exactly. It's just fucking weird. Some women like that shit. I don't. I think it's
no woman. Listen, you guys are speaking nothing but truth. A man who is all in on a woman after the second date, you guys are never ever going to consider him for anything,
Absolutely
not even sex, because it was
no.
just too easy. It's the same with a woman. Listen, man,
Yeah,
women have their
it's the
sexuality,
proper
men have their resources. If men give up the resources of the time too quick, you don't respect that. If women give up the butt too quick, we don't respect that. So a man uses a girl for the butt until he gets to the next one. A girl finesses him until she gets to the next one. It's literally the same thing.
Saying that you love somebody though, that's a little that's a big word. You know what I'm saying?
Word, but it's the same as a girl giving up the butt on the first.
Real
date.
talk.
My boyfriend and I, we didn't say I love you until after a year. We were already together, and he said it first. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. So now she's the exception to the rule.
Did you smash after he told you he loved you?
I mean, we smashed in the first date.
Everybody's different.
Yeah, like for instance, like me and my boyfriend, right?
Everybody's
in our
different.
situation,
Oh, here we
right?
go.
I knew him in high school, but when he knew me, he knew the younger version of me.
Oh boy.
When I got home from college, he seen a completely different
Oh,
side.
my
I was
goodness.
a very sophisticated woman that he'd seen before.
Do you see how I'm mocking her every step of the way? Like Juicy is, dude. Like this is crazy. Just listen. Every time she says some shit that's a red flag, I'm like, oh shit.
Situation, right? I knew him in high school, but when he knew me, he knew the younger version of me. When I got home from college, he seen a completely different side. I was a very sophisticated woman that he hasn't seen before. So when he seen me again, I told him straight up, the woman that you knew before is not the woman that you know now. So you have to respect that.
No, she's not.
So it came down to it took a month for us to actually build that relationship, for him to see what type of person I am. But we went on dates, we casually went out, we grown and know each other. And then when I was ready, he got what he deserved.
And you guys get married. Wait, hold on. When's the wedding?
Bro, that's just
When's the wedding?
I'm only married to my grandmother.
Are you?
Oh, there it is. When is the wedding? Like if everything was all well and good, where's the ring?
You guys together now?
Yes, we're still together.
Nope. This is the Arab guy?
Yes.
Listen,
The
I can tell
situationship.
in this situation, who wears the pants? I can just tell.
What you mean?
And
He
then
wears
it's
the
you.
pants.
No, oh my God, he wears
He
the
has
pants.
control.
Bitch.
Trust me. He has
Trust me.
control.
Are you talking right now?
Yeah, stop the cap.
No, he definitely wears the pants.
Stop the cap.
I think you like to let him think that.
Well, we have like when it comes out.
ATL called his ass out.
We talk about everything. Like there's no like hiding when it comes down to my feelings, what I like, things. You know, even with him. As far as like things he like, we discuss everything. I don't feel like I'm a social worker.
Man, Pogson was on it.
Social workers, we talk. We like to communicate because guess what? It solves problems. What you didn't know, now you know, and you know.
Oh, that's cute. That's not the case at all, actually.
Not to go about things differently.
It sounds like you wear the pants in the family. If you over there, look
see that?
You can't hide the pride.
See, there it is. I called her out on it. You can't hide the pride.
I feel like
nigga, you stupid. I don't wear the pants.
No. I'm listening. I'm just listening.
We got
to
some
the thing.
donations here on Twitch.
I'll read these bits off, and then I was taking some notes on the conversation, which I thought.
Okay, I think we're gonna leave it there. I think we have seen enough. It's just it really is more of the same. But I will say this: it really was. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun being on the Fresh and Fit after hours with Devin. And it's funny, man. As Scene 147 with the $5 super chat says, these ladies are walking contradictions. You better fucking believe it. Hold up. Where's my soundboard? Oops. Yep. Yes, they are absolutely walking contradictions. Appreciate that, Scene 147. But I remember we were down there, and Devin was like, she was nervous all day. She was nervous all day. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe we're going to be on Fresh and Fit after hours. And I'm like, what's the problem? He's like, well, you know, sometimes the girls get crazy and this and that. I'm like, Dev, you're with me. Relax. It'll be fine. And so, yeah, see, there it is. Even Devin admits it was a good time. It was a good time. It was actually one of the more amicable conversations that we had. Things never really got contentious, and I think one of the reasons things never really got contentious, I think, was out of respect for Dev. I think the girls, and who knows, it might not happen like that next time, but I think this time, Devin gave the girls permission to just be honest, be like, look, man, I don't talk about my sexual past. I got a relationship to preserve, and I think they respected her for that. As much as Juicy tried giving Devin shit about my policies, I think whether she liked her or not, I think she definitely respected her. But we'll never know because Juicy's never coming back. Jevy Ray, $10 says, 2014, I met my woman on our second date. I was eating anything I wanted in her kitchen. We have a 5-year-old girl now, and we are happy. Guys, go for it on the first date. Okay, all right. I ain't mad at you. Casual Germ says, Jay Blaze not even worth the $3 oatmeal at McDonald's. McDonald's has oatmeal? I didn't know McDonald's had oatmeal. Damn, color me surprised. Huh, ain't that something? I did not know that McDonald's had oatmeal. Fucking A. All right, hey, who knew? Let me see if there are any other super chats that we missed. I think there might have been a couple. Oh, no, I think I got them all. Okay, very good. Fantastic episode, guys. Of course, I'm all greened out for St. Patrick's Day. Devin was gonna do like a St. Patrick's Day hoops and heels type of deal. I think we're gonna let her off the hook because she feels really bad, man. She really, really does. But it is what it is, man. We'll get it in tomorrow night. So at this time, guys, I'm going to go ahead and shrink my audience down to the Sharpe Stream audience because we are about to do the Love is Blind breakdowns, guys. Shit is getting fucking real. Shit is getting real. Hang on a second. There it is. There's the Love is Blind. There is the lovely Natalie who made the correct decision to leave Shane at the altar. That was one of, oh my God, this thing has been explosively surprising. If you don't want to pay me a goddamn cent, you ain't got to. Download the Sharpe Stream app. Download the Sharpe Stream app. It is available for Apple and Android. It is available for Apple and Android. You can watch all of my premium content for free live only on the mobile app. If you want access to the replays, become a patron at patreon.com/DonovanSharpe or become a member at sharpestream.com. There you will get access to past shows, the archive, Sharpe Shorts, Ask Donovan Q&A, the weekend Zoom calls, videos banned from multiple platforms, access to Sharpe Stream, huge discounts on courses, and of course my entire catalog of dating show breakdowns. So at this time, I will bid you farewell. In T-2 minutes, we are going to do our Love is Blind breakdown. And then we are going to call it an evening. Thank you guys very, very much for all of your generosity. I greatly appreciate all of your super chats, and I will see you in 2 minutes. Thanks for watching. Oh, yeah. It's that time again, guys. It is time to hashtag Netflix and chill. It is time to hashtag Netflix and chill. It is time for the Temptation Island. Jesus fucking Christ. I'll tell you what, all these dating shows run together after a while. It is time for the Love is Blind breakdown. It's really, really starting to get good. We just passed over the dog days of summer of Love is Blind where they're in the between times. Now the rubber has met the road, and these motherfuckers are at the altar accepting and all this other kind of stuff. So, like I said before, if you want to watch, download the Sharpe Stream app. So at this time, I am going to bid farewell to my Facebook audience. Facebook audience. There we are. My Twitch audience. My MGTOW.tv and Manosphere.tv audience. My backup YouTube audience. And, of course,